Hey Shane, what's up, bud?
He's not on the call yet. I got Adam.
Oh, okay. Shane, the only guy from our Monday group.
Yeah, just you and Shane.
Okay.
So I ran this one earlier today. It looked like when I first read through it like it was going to be pretty long, but it went pretty quick when I ran it. Of course, when I ran it, there was only 4 players. That can make games go real quick.
Especially when you killed all four of them.
Yeah. When the second counter one dies, it goes fast. No, my daughters were playing, so I was being nice.
Did
Okay,
Christopher
like I
get into
said,
that
don't
yet?
hesitate to spam the chat log, testing out all your macro buttons. Make sure they do what you think they do. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. One bit of software stuff here. You want to make sure your macro order is in the intended order, and that little top instruction there under software tells you how to do that. Also, we don't use the voice in Roll20, so you want to make sure you turn that off so you don't get a feedback loop. And same with Twitch. You want to make sure that's turned off. So you guys are at a small little village halfway between Hillsfar and this village, Ulash. And you're coming or going from between Hillsfar and other adventures. Some of you might know each other already. Some of you are meeting for the first time. You're there at lunchtime, and there's a dwarven lady who's the proprietor of this inn. It's called the Plodding the Plodding Plow, and so she's serving you guys dinner or lunch, and you guys are making introductions around the table and stuff, and swapping adventure stories. So let's go ahead and do introductions on characters real quick. Kirk, you want to start?
Sure. Let's see. Um, Inigio is. Let me. Oh, did you click
Yeah,
my?
I clicked it. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it for you.
Uh, he is an urban bounty hunter. He's from Hillsfar. He has no recollection. He basically has amnesia from about a year ago. He doesn't know what happened to him, what happened to his life, his family, but he had the ability to use weapons, so he became a bounty hunter in hopes of finding out what his history is.
Okay, and the next is Zildar.
Yes, I'm Zildar. I'm a noble of high birth and much character and good blood. And I'd be more than happy to lick your ear holes until you bleed from your mouth socket.
And with that, we're done. Everyone, good night. Barbook, your turn.
Yeah, Barbuck is a half-orc barbarian from some tribe that they don't really have a name for, from a place far, far away, unmapped. And he's out trying to do some great deeds so that he can come back and challenge the ruler of his clan, because he's not in line for the throne, and that's the only way he can do it.
Malachase.
Malachase is a human from the Hillsfar area who poses as a simple adventurer. Some of the more insightful members of the party may recognize him as a prominent and rather corrupt politician in the city of Hillsfar.
Next is Ardal.
No one seems to know for certain where Ardal nor his forebears originally came from, and Ardal has never been particularly eager to discuss his lineage either. But if you were to grease some dwarven palms beneath the Lost Peaks, they might tell you that he's an accomplished ranger with the heart of a dwarf. If you do have friends amongst the elves of the High Forest, they may add to the tale and tell you that he, like his great-great-grandfather before him, are actually agents of the Emerald Enclave, dedicated to maintaining the balance of the natural order and combating the forces that threaten that balance around the High Forest area. If you were to buy a few rounds of drink for the local half-orcs, however, they'll probably tell you that he's a delusional fool who should be avoided at all costs. Whomever you choose to believe, you'll be hard-pressed to find anyone who's trekked more miles across the wilds of the savage frontier, or who has more direct experience and knowledge of the evils of the goblin race and their pending invasion.
All right, and last in this diverse group is Aster.
Hang on. Aster is a halfling monk. He was abandoned at childbirth and left on the steps of a monastery, the Yellow Rose. He was raised by the monks and eventually joined the Order of the Rose. Aster is well respected for his devotion and abilities, and he was on track to reach the highest ranks of the Order until he discovered one of the masters taking advantage of the local peasants. He confronted the master, and the master basically convinced the Order that Aster was lying. Aster was expelled from the Order, disgraced and bitter. He traveled the lands of Faerun, helping the poor and underprivileged in the hopes of one day being able to restore his name.
Okay, so your diverse group finds yourself on the tradeway west of Hillsfar. Red Plumes have increased their patrols in the region surrounding Hillsfar, and a string of disappearances has followed in their wake. Naturally, that has roused the suspicion of the factions, and joining your factions to find out the truth behind the missing farmers. So you're at this inn, the Plodding Plow, and the dwarven woman, one Glenna, comes to your table, and she pushes some drinks your way. She said, "These are on me if you allow me to pass along a rumor that bears some looking into. South of here, but north of the forest of Cormanthor, are scattered several farms. Earlier today, a pair of frantic farmhands rushed in, saying their farm had been attacked. They work at the Arquist farm. The Arquist family is highly regarded around here. No one took them seriously because they're known to drink to excess, and because they claim the attackers were goblin knights wearing crowns. I, however, could tell these men were stone sober and scared out of their wits. I think someone should look into their story. I can't go myself, and I can't spare much by way of reward for those who do, but if you're interested, I can give you the details they told me." You look around the inn, and no one else looks to be of the adventuring sort besides the six of you. So will you take Glenna up on her offer?
I asked him if he had heard of a goblin named Grix. There seems to be a bounty out for this guy.
A goblin named Grix. No, she hasn't heard of Grix the goblin. But she does, let's see here. You guys do know a couple of things. There's a couple of Lord's Alliance amongst you. One of you should just got a message, and I think, who's Lord's Alliance? Malachase.
Yeah.
Did you get that, Malachase?
I did.
Good. Okay. So you know that about the Arquest family. And then several of you are Zentarum. And speaking of bounties, Inigio, all of you Zentarum have heard the following. So Inigio and Barabuk and Zildar should have all got some. Let me know if you didn't. Okay. So this dwarven woman, who's a woman, not a man, thank you, Ignigio, but it's an easy mistake to make with dwarves. She tells you what happened. She tells you the farmhands, one Arduro and Doster, claimed they were awakened early last night by shouting from the main house. When they rushed out, they saw the farm ablaze and silhouetted in the firelight goblins wearing plate armor and riding monsters. Two-headed wolves, frogs the size of horses. The armored goblins wore black crowns. Several other goblins capered about, slaughtering livestock and setting fires. A goblin riding a big centipede-like monster loomed out of the darkness and killed several farmhands with bolts of fire from his hands. Arduro and Doster fled into the darkness. They fled all night. They passed by two other neighbors, an isolated homestead and a halfling farm. But they witnessed goblins at those locations too, so they rushed on, arriving here in the morning. I speculate that the homestead is the one belonging to the Caladels, a reclusive family that foolish tongue-waggers call witches. The halfling farm would be the Lumbus family farm, a hard-working clan whose substantial profits mostly go to pay the heavy taxes levied on us non-humans here around Hillsfar.
So the invasion begins.
I'm afraid someone needs to go check it out, at least, to make sure that's not what's happening. Will you do it?
I think we should help out the Arcus farm. It's,
The The
It's normally
closest
the right thing to do.
the closest farm is the Caladel homestead. That's 20 miles away. You'd get there before nightfall if you leave right away.
Yes, let's because I'm trying to find this Grix, and I'm thinking he might be with them. So let's leave with all haste.
Okay. Before you leave the stop, you can pick up, basic supplies if you need to, and then you hit the road. Or more like the wagon roads and footpaths that crisscross the terrain south of the stop. No main roads head that direction. You do arrive before sunset. The clouds start to gather in the sky as you're traveling, and pretty soon a light drizzle starts to fall. Let's see here, the journey. And
So
then
I'll buy a healing potion before we head out.
you bet, yeah, you can buy anything in the player's handbook before you head out.
Thank you, sir.
So you do arrive at the Caladel farmstead before nightfall, the first of the farmsteads that was attacked by goblins or the closest of the farmsteads that was attacked by goblins. So tucked behind a series of high hedges, this stone cottage and 3 wooden outbuildings enjoy a great deal of privacy. The roof of the cottage is badly burned and partially collapsed. Several human corpses, mostly hacked to pieces, are strewn about the yard between the cottage and the outbuildings. To the west spreads a large field of tall wheat, with tattered scraps of cloth, the remains of scarecrows poking up here and there above the wheat. The bodies in the yard are humans with thin, dark hair and wide-set eyes, all plainly related, and they seem to vary in age from about 20 to about 80. You find that each of them carries a strange knot of knurled wood wrapped in human skin. You see tracks all about, leading to and from this farm toward the Arquus farm, and also coming from the Arquus farm. There are tracks of large dogs, a giant toad, also small boot prints left by goblins on foot. No heals, correct? You mean the healers, like clerics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there is any clerics in the party.
So let's check the house out, see if there's anybody still alive.
Make an investigate intelligence check. Ardal already has started investigating, and he spots something fishy. You find, Ardal, that 2 of the corpses each carry an identical iron key, which you find in a hidden pocket. Looking around this compound, you see there's one shed with a prominent lock on it. And I'm going to grab your minis and move you, or tokens, move you to a map here real quick.
Using my ranger favorite terrain, can I also determine the exact number that have moved through of goblins?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you that in just a second. Okay.
Sildar would like to take one of the knurled woods.
Yeah,
wood wrapped in human skin.
I'll assume you take those. Okay, so you should find yourselves amongst the compound. Bodies lie strewn about. The wheat field is to the west. Tattered bits of scarecrow cloth and stuff in amongst the wheat. Hedgerows to the north. The main farmhouse is the big building to the east of you. The smaller buildings are the outhouses and outbuildings. And the northernmost of those outbuildings is the one with the lock on it. So the one I'm putting Astor right in front of.
What time is it?
It is early evening, probably about 6 p.m. about.
The imp will go invisible.
Okay.
And let's check that door for traps.
Mm-hmm.
And
as they're searching for traps, and you guys find no traps, and Ardal's looking for tracks in the dirt of the compound here. Ardal, you see something else strange. So it looks like there was about a dozen goblins. You can't tell exactly how many were originally mounted and how many weren't. So a total of a dozen got down on foot at some point. And when they're leaving away, there's fewer of them. It looks like there might have been a scuffle here of some sort. And it looks like the scuffle took place on the edge of that wheat field. And as you're doing that, you look up and you see the tattered bits of scarecrow, and you think maybe they're closer to you than they were before.
All right, heads up.
So you guys are warned. Ardal gives you all a warning, says those things are moving, he thinks. And sure enough, when you all look, you see him coming towards you. So let me just check here. You guys are average of 2nd level. There is 6 of you. That makes you weak. The boats were a couple +1s and 2s, and 1 plus 0, so we'll do +1. So that makes you a normal party, basically. Which is, okay, so there's 4 scarecrows coming your guys' way. I'll show you on the map where those guys are at. The wheat fields themselves are not difficult terrain if you're going down the rows. If you were to start crossing the rows, that would be difficult terrain for you. And let me clear the initiative here. Okay, everyone go ahead and roll initiative. When you're rolling initiative, and some of you are playing for the first time using Roll20, so to roll initiative, you click on your character, and then you have a bunch of macros across the top of the screen. First thing you want to do is make sure your macros are in the right order, and that token macro order instruction there tells you how to do that. And then you click the left topmost macro, which starts IN, to roll initiative. And it'll roll your initiative for you and add you to the turn order. Occasionally you'll click that button and it'll roll in the chat log but not go into the turn order. So just double check and make sure you do get into the turn order. If you don't, just re-roll until you do and then edit the numbers so it's the first number you rolled.
You said top left?
Yeah.
I have ATK.
Okay, so what you want to do is click on the thing that looks like a gear icon on the top right of the screen that says My Settings when you hover over it.
Yep.
And then scroll down to an area where there's a bunch of little radio buttons, and you want to click the one that's near the bottom that says Alphabetically Sort Token Actions and uncheck it. It should be checked probably. It's right above.
It's currently checked.
Yeah, just click that to uncheck it, and you'll see your actions will kind of go in an order that makes a little more sense for you. Okay.
It still starts with ATK.
Click off your guy and click back on him. See if that helps you.
Very good. Okay.
All right, then there you go. Now you're in the initiative. Sort your descending. All right. So the first thing to act is the scarecrow closest to you. With scary speed, it moves forward and attacks the person in front of the door. The person who's checking the door for traps. It rushes forward, multi-attacking with 2 claw attacks. His first claw attack on Aster is a 20 to hit you, Aster. It does 6 slashing damage to you. And you need to make a will save, so you just click on Aster, and then you're looking for a button that says W14. That's how you make wisdom checks and saves and ability checks. So for Aster, click on Aster, then click the W14 macro button. Now roll a wisdom save for you.
Yeah, I don't know where it went, but hang on a second.
Okay.
It was at the top of the screen. So one more.
Just click your token again and it'll reappear for you.
You might click on another token and then back on yours.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, are we standing in front of a hedge?
North of you guys is a hedgerow, yes.
About how tall?
About 8 feet tall.
Wait, so I found it was because I had clicked on pan instead of that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. So what am I rolling?
So click on the Aster and then click on the W14 button, and that makes a wisdom saving throw for you. And you're also a halfling, which means you have advantage against being frightened. So you take the higher of those 2 numbers, so you take the 11, and you're not frightened by the scarecrow that just hit you for 6. Now to inflict the 6 points of damage on your guy, click on your guy. There'll be a circle with a 10 in it. Click on that 10 circle, and then type -6. That'll be like the left top circle near your macro. And then you guys can all see his health bar change to show his hit points is down to 4 out of 10. Okay, the scarecrow gets a second attack with his claw and misses Aster. That guy's done. Next scarecrow, coming from the field to the south. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Malachase, you see come around the corner. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Moving north towards you guys. Barbuck, your turn.
Okay, Barbuck is pretty angry about his comrade being attacked, even though they just met. So he, as a bonus action, enters Rage and rushes up to this scarecrow and swings a great axe.
11 on the scarecrow. Actually connects.
Okay.
Raging, so you do 16 damage to him.
Yeah, it's D12 plus 3. I think I get a savage attacks though, right?
Yeah, that helps
That
you when you
built
get a
into
crit.
it, or-
That's also built
Oh
in,
yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so you do 14 plus 2 because you're raging, so 16. Now is this great axe of yours magical?
No.
No? Okay, it seems to resist part of that damage and takes 8 damage.
Okay.
Tom, this is a level 1 to 4 game.
I know, you want it tough, right?
Is it silver?
Barbuck yells out, "It's made of straw!"
Zildar, your turn.
All right, just a couple of just quick understandings on the imp. It'll go after me, yeah?
Yeah.
The help action would break his invisibility.
Would the help action break his invisibility? Good question. It'd have to, otherwise he wouldn't really be doing anything that'd distract anyone.
Could he scream and not? we'll go with it breaks invisibility. That's fine. I just
Okay.
wanted to get.
No,
like I said,
actually, it won't. It won't.
Okay.
We'll say it doesn't until we look it up.
Okay, that's perfect. And so obviously the attack would. All right, perfect. Sildar will target the scarecrow who has attacked his friends, whispering under his voice. He will hex him.
Okay.
And he will Eldritch Blast.
Okay, the ray fires wide. And then Zildar's turn.
Ardell, the imp
The
will
imp's turn.
move up and give Ardell advantage on the scarecrow.
Okay. And
Ardell?
for invisibility, is there a good invisibility icon? I'll just do the bleeding eye. You can use that when your imp's invisible, so I remember. Sound good?
Perfect.
Ardal, you have advantage to attack the scarecrow south of, or attack an Aster, basically.
Okay. I'm going to try and get some cover behind the hedge, so I'll move around.
Okay.
These gentlemen, and then attack with the heavy crossbow.
Fire away. Okay, you have advantage, so it's a 20 to hit. That hits. It should be D10, so you roll a 5 plus 3 for a total of 8. And it's not magic crossbow, so it does 4 damage to him.
Okay.
After Ardal, Scarecrow 3 goes. He goes, come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one comes around the corner. Enigio, your turn.
So Barabuk is the type of bounty hunter that grants advantage?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I'll go to the one that's been attacked and attack.
And to remind me when you're raging, Barbuck, put this little like strongman icon on your guy.
Okay.
18 to hit is a hit. So you do 2 and 4, right?
If you say so, boss.
After Enigio, Malachase, your turn.
All right. Can I get a clean line of sight on this scarecrow we've been punching?
A clean line of sight. You'd have to get. I'm going to move you here real quick, but you'd have to get clear over to like there.
How about if I go there?
Nope.
There?
No, you'd have to be all the way in a line with the 2 guys north of them.
All right. We have a scarecrow to the south.
2 of them coming your way.
All right. Let's aim for the nearest one, hex him, and Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. I'll do a little heart with a chain around it for your hex. Okay. That is a hit for a total of 9 force and 5 necro. Let's see if he takes any resistance to that. Force he takes full, and believe it or not, necro he takes full. So 14
Alright.
damage to that guy.
I'll back up behind the hedge.
Okay. Aster, your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack the guy right next to me.
Okay.
And you may have to correct me or not, but I have the first attack, which I'm going to use my short sword. Which, there it goes.
Ooh, nice. Okay. So you got 16 as a hit. That does 8 damage to him. Which does 4.
Oh, his sword is magical?
His short sword? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
No, he's first level. Nope.
I thought it did 8 damage.
It did 4.
Oh, okay.
And then you're doing your martial arts, do an unarmed attack too?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, go for that. 17 hit again for 3 points damage to him. Okay. Aster's done. Scarecrow 2. This guy comes forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets to there and then does a terrifying glare at Barabook.
Okay.
So one creature he sees, which is Barabook, you need to make 11 wisdom save or be frightened and paralyzed till the end of your next turn. Till the end of his next turn.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, so you're frightened and paralyzed by that Scarecrow. Scarecrow 1, the one to the south fighting Aster, turns on the paralyzed one. Paralyzed is a really bad condition.
Yeah, that's not good.
Paralyzed, you're incapacitated, no actions or reactions, move, speak. Fail strength saves and dex saves automatically. You grant advantage, and he hits a crit if it's within 5 feet of you. So he does multi-attacking on you. His claw attack is a 15, which is a hit, and that does 7 slashing.
Okay. I'm technically in a rage, so it's half of that.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he auto crit if you're paralyzed?
Yeah, and he hits a crit. If he's within 5 feet of him. Okay, and then his second attack on him. Oh, you also have to make a 11 wisdom save or be frightened for just a slightly bit longer. Okay, so slightly bit longer you're frightened, but you won't be paralyzed for the last little bit. And then his second attack on you is a 21, so another hit for 8 slashing, which turns it to 4.
Okay.
Okay. Then the Scarecrow coming from the south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he does a frightening glare at Anigio, or a terrifying glare. So that's your guy, Kirk. You resist it, or you turn your eyes just in time. Barabook, you are paralyzed till the end of that guy to the west's next turn.
Yeah, I think I have to go out of rage because I can't attack this turn, right?
But you did get
took
damaged.
Oh,
So
I did
think
take
you
damage.
keep your rage, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Zildar, your turn.
Just looking at my shit. I'm used to having options. I keep looking at my character sheet like I'm gonna find something, some option to help him, but I just don't have any. So I will fire at the very wounded Scarecrow.
Seven missed him. And for Malachase, I'm going to put this little lightning bolt symbol on you. We use that for indicating concentration.
Okay.
All right. After Zildar, Ardal, your turn. Oh, first, Zildar, are you having your imp do anything?
I'll just type in advantage. He'll give advantage to Ardell again.
Okay.
Oh wait, did Ardell hide?
No, he's got a. He's not hidden.
Okay, so then yeah, he'll go ahead and give the advantage again.
Okay. And your turn, Ardal.
Okay, if I were to leave cover and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, this is as far as I could go. Would I have a clear line of sight on
the one that everyone's surrounding? So
Yeah.
here's how cover works real quick. Creatures, friends, and foes provide cover. And what you do is you pick one corner of your square, so I'm going to draw a line for you so you can see how it works. So one corner of your square, and you draw a line to every corner of your target. So there, 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 and also the one across. And since one of those lines passes through an ally, that guy's got cover. So the only way to get away from cover would be to be clear down there, basically.
No. What I said is
Any
I
line.
left cover is what I meant.
Okay.
If I left cover and I sprinted to the west, would I get far enough away that I could get a clear shot on the scarecrow?
No, you'd have to be here to have a clear shot.
Okay. All right. Then I won't leave cover.
Okay.
All right. I'll just take a shot at the one that's coming up here south. Is that okay?
Guys, with these whales, we probably should focus fire so there's not 4 of them wailing at us.
All right. So you're saying do my move and then later get into position when I can?
No, I'm saying attack the
trouble is
one
with you
that's about
guys
dead.
hiding him. They have cover against all of our ranged attacks.
Well, they've got an 11 AC, so you need a 13 to hit, even with cover. Up to you. I'm just saying we should focus fire with this paralyzing attack they have.
Right. All right. So I'll leave cover. I'll go as far west as I can.
Okay.
Which I guess is here.
Okay.
And if I don't have a clear line of sight on the scarecrow southeast, I'll shoot at the one southwest.
Okay.
Remember, you have advantage on the one that's south.
Oh yeah, you have the one on the advantage on the one that's everyone surrounding. That's worth a lot more than cover.
But you're saying I can't get a clear line of sight on him.
Okay, did you hear? Here's how cover works. You pick one corner of your square, and you draw a line to every corner of his square.
Yeah, I caught that.
Okay, so clearly you don't have.
-2 to your attack roll.
Yeah, so you don't have a clear shot there.
But you'll get to take the highest of 2 D20s.
Yep.
All right, so I'll take the shot.
Fire away. 14 to hit is a hit. 13 piercing damage does 6 to him. And next to go after Ardal is Scarecrow 3. This guy coming up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he'll glare at Aster. Terrifying glare at the halfling. 11 wisdom save Aster. So click on Aster, then click the W. There you go. Okay, you resist that. After Scarecrow 3 goes Inigo, your turn.
Okay, I'll attack the damaged one to
Okay.
the southwest.
Okay. That's a hit. And that does 5 to him, and that drops him.
Okay, move over 1, 2, 3 to that one.
Okay.
And bonus attack it.
16 hit for 5 more to him. Oops, not minus 53. Minus 5.
That did funny things to his bar.
Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Okay. After Inigo is Malachase, your turn.
All right, I'm going to stick with the one that I've already hexed up.
Okay. All right. An 8's a miss. After Malachase is Aster.
Okay, I don't think I'm going to run close to these things with only 4 points. So I'm going to use my ranged dart
Okay.
at the most southern guy.
Got it. Southeast guy.
Yes.
13's a hit for 3 damage to that guy. And then you can move if you like.
I'm gonna go over here.
And then Scarecrow 2 goes. That's the one I'm fighting at Inigo.
Does killing that scarecrow have any effect on his magical paralysis?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, so the Scarecrow is attacking Inigo. Multi-attacking. First claw. 20 to hit you for 7 slashing and 11 wisdom save.
You really want to hit me? Are you sure? Or you don't want
Positive.
to think about that for a minute?
Positive. No. Doesn't look like he's the thinking type.
Oh, shit.
So you are frightened till the end of his next turn, and the second claw attack is a miss. And then he's done. Barbook is unparalyzed.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to just charge right up here.
Well,
to
first
the,
there's a Scarecrow before you. Scarecrow number 4.
Oh, okay. All right.
So number 4 over here, He's got lots of targets. The imp is still invisible though, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 1 through 3 is going to go Barbook, 4 through 6 Malachase. Barbook's going to get it. So he comes over here to the Barbarian, does his multi-attack claw attack, 21 for 6 slashing, and 11 wisdom save.
Okay, wisdom.
Okay, you're not frightened.
Yeah.
You took only 3 damage, half of 6, and it's your turn now.
All right. It's time to party. I'm gonna swing a great axe at him.
20's a hit.
Great.
15 damage, does 7 to him.
Good hit, too.
Okay. After Barbook, Zildar, your turn.
All right, the imp starts muttering with Sildar's voice
Uh-huh.
about so fresh the bones, so good to chop and chomp, and he will move down here, and using my attack, he will attack this scarecrow.
Got it.
I believe I roll the sting bite, right?
Yeah. A12's a hit. Let's see if this thing has any resistance to poison. It's immune to poison.
Son of a monkey.
So he's going to take 2 damage from that.
He takes 2 damage.
Yep.
Well, poo. All right.
And your imp's not invisible, so take off your little eye symbol on him.
So goodbye, imp.
Yeah. Ardal, your turn.
All right, I'll take a shot at the scarecrow facing Inigio.
Okay. If you move 1 square to your west, you'll have no cover. There you go. Oh, good thing. 11 hits and does 2 damage to him.
Ouch.
After Ardal, Scarecrow 3 goes. That's the one right over here. He will join his neighbor on a 1 through 3, or go get Tasty Wizards on a higher number. Go get Tasty Wizards. 1, 2, 3. 1 to 3 is the wizard to his left. Right. So he comes to here and attacks Malachase. Multi-attacking. First attack is a crit for 12 slashing.
Oh, good thing he's level 3.
Yeah. Second attack. Oh, first do your wisdom save too. 11 wisdom save, or be frightened. Not frightened. Second attack's a 13, which is a miss. Okay. Malachase is pretty heavily armored. You notice that, Zildar. Inigio, your turn.
Okay. So that dirty bastard.
13 hit for 2. Second wind. Malachase, your turn.
All right. I will use my Tides of Chaos to negate the disadvantage as I Eldritch Blast the one in melee range.
Very good. Critted him too. Nice shot.
Damn.
And hopefully that'll
9
kill him.
and 16 is 25, right?
Yeah,
20.
that sounds correct.
25. Down he goes.
There's my Tides of Chaos.
Very good.
Uh-oh.
I'll move my Hex to the one in melee with Barabook.
Okay. After
Hopefully that'll learn him.
let's see. Hex. Oh, you can't move your Hex until the subsequent turn. When you Hex someone, let's see, on a subsequent turn, you can curse a new person. So when you drop them, you have to wait till the next turn. Malachase is done. Aster, your turn.
Oh, I wasn't muted. Sorry. Sean. Well, I'm going to go and attack this guy over here with my short sword.
Okay. 14 hit for 2 damage to that guy.
I'm also going to hit him with my unarmed.
11 hit for 3 more damage to that guy.
And I'm stuck there now, so.
Okay, and then that Scarecrow goes. He was attacking Inigio, so he keeps going after Inigio. 22 to hit you, Inigio, for 5 slashing. 11 wisdom save. You make it. You take 5 slashing. He hits you again for 7 more slashing. Another save.
Oh, put me to 0.
Oh, wow. So down you go. Put a red X through your guy and a prone and all that good stuff. That round's over. Scarecrow over here fighting your Barbarian. Multi-attacking. 12's a miss, I think. 4's a miss. Barbook, your turn.
All right. I'm going to bring in the great axe again.
Ooh, that is a miss.
All right.
After Barbuk, Zildar, your turn.
Alrighty, I will move my hex to the one the imp is on.
Okay.
Come over so I can see him, shoot him.
24 hit. So total is 17 damage to him. And then your imp.
He will scamper away. So take a
Disengage.
Oh yeah, I guess he can take the disengage action. I totally forgot. Thank you. He'll disengage and run.
Okay. Ardal, your turn.
All right, same Scarecrow southwest.
Got it. 15's a hit for 2 damage to that guy. And then a Nigio death save. That is a fail. Nigio could die next round if no one heals him. Die outright. After Nigio's turn, Malakase, your turn.
All right, let's move my hex to the one engaging Barabuk.
You said
Blast
those
away.
rows are difficult.
They are difficult terrain if you're going across them. Okay, 20's a hit, and that does 6 total damage?
Mm-hmm.
6, okay. And you also put your hex on them too. After Malakase, Aster. So, you guys have traveled together. During the journey south, you guys discussed everything, and you know that Inigio purchased a healing potion, and you could grab it and pour it down his throat as your action if you want to, Aster.
No,
Sure.
Inigio didn't.
Oh, Inigio didn't. Okay,
I don't have the
maybe
money
someone
to
else
do
did.
that.
Okay, well, I won't do that. I'll just continue to attack this guy.
Okay.
So
10 is a miss. And then open-handing him. 16's a hit for 2 to him. And then after Aster, Scarecrow 2 goes. That's the one fighting Aster. So he turns on the little halfling and claws him. 19 for 9 slashing.
Oof.
I think that drops the halfling. And then he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right up here to Ardal and swings with a claw. 12 misses Ardal. That rounds over. Scarecrow 4, your turn.
I think that's you.
Yeah, that's you.
I'm just updating some guys here real quick. There we go. Okay. Scarecrow 4 is attacking the Barbarian. He does multi-attack claw. Claw. Miss, miss. Barbuk, your turn.
Well, I think I'm just going to provoke attack and try to go help the people that are down.
Okay.
Kill it. Just kill him.
Oh, just kill him?
Just kill him.
All right. I'll just swing a great axe on him then.
Oh, that did it. Straw goes flying everywhere, and then you can move if you like.
Okay. So I'll move down here between those two guys.
Okay. Zildar, your turn.
Let's see what happens now that I can get past that guy. Now, would you allow my imp to make a medicine check to stabilize someone on his turn?
Yeah. It might be kind of a jagged scar remaining when he's done. Might be a little blood on his lips, too.
So we'll make her. All right, I will take the 1 healing potion to my wound and pour it down Kurt's throat.
Okay. And then after Zildar, oh, you have your imp doing something?
My imp is going to try to fly down here using flight. I think he can get here with a 40.
Okay,
Might
yeah,
get
no
here with
problem.
a 40. And
Nope.
he'll try to stabilize Aster, so that's a wisdom check? No,
Wisdom, medicine. Yeah, make a wisdom. Just click his wisdom button. He does. So Aster, you're stabilized, and you have 0 hit points, though. So next, The Scarecrow did try and attack that imp when he flew away. And he did hit him for 6 slashing.
That might be a dead imp. Oh no, he's not dead.
No, he's got like 10 hit points, I think.
Yeah, he's like so beefy compared to that.
Yeah.
He's like so much beefier than an
Oh, plus he
That-
resisted.
that hawk owl.
He also resisted that. So it only
he
took 3.
three.
Check to see if he got frightened too, though. Ardal, your turn.
And I let everyone know everything's fine up here with the one Scarecrow. Keep on about your business.
A 21 is a hit for 5 damage. You see he's not even afraid of shooting that crossbow at short range. Doesn't seem to phase him at all. Enigio, your turn.
Stand up. Because I'm used to being on my knees. And
Now, you're not probably going to be able to get there. That's 15, 25. You might have to throw something at him.
So
okay.
moving vertically across the road.
Yeah, crossing the rows is difficult terrain.
Okay. Then I will draw my longbow and attack that.
Is it difficult when they're with a ranger?
That's a good question. He's not a ranger, though.
It says I'm the ranger, but
Yeah.
difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel.
Oh, no, that's like for overland travel.
Oh, okay.
Longbow is a hit for 3 piercing to the guy. That's 3. Got it. After Enigio, Malachase, your turn.
All right, let's move the hex and fire at the last one.
9, missed
Yes.
Aster, your turn.
Oh, death save for Aster.
No, he got
Oh, no, he's
stabilized.
stable. That's right.
Yeah, he's at 0 hit points,
I-
so Scarecrow 2.
I 0
Yeah.
hit points, but I can still attack, right?
No, you're actually unconscious still, but stable, not losing, no chance of dying. They have to actually
So,
heal
what-
you to bring you back.
Do you have a
So what can
healing
I do?
potion on you?
Nothing. You're out this round. Scarecrow
Okay.
2 goes and attacks Ardal. Multi-attacking with a claw. 19 to hit you for 8 slashing. 11 wisdom save to not be frightened. No problem on Ardal. And then 18 again for 7. I think Ardal went down. Yeah, 8 and 7, that would be enough.
Yeah.
So Ardal's down. Scarecrow's done. Barbuk, your turn.
Is Aster still out of commission there? Or?
No, he's at 0 hit points, but stable.
Oh, he's stable. Okay.
Stable, yeah.
So, let's see. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and attack that Scarecrow there. Great axe.
22 hit for 10. Oh, are you not raging? Probably, are you?
No, I am.
Did you have a chance that round?
Yeah, I killed the one last.
Oh, that's
one.
right, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
10 does 5. And then Zildar, your turn.
Alright.
Ardal is down for your reference.
Alright. I will. On my bonus, I will move Hex and Fire.
Hit and dropped him.
So that was kind of a cakewalk, guys.
That was pretty easy, that battle there.
That was so easy.
You know what? The reason why it went so much easier the last time I played, I realized, is that party had a caster with the burning hands. And they're vulnerable to fire, and he got a couple of them in it. So it was like over quick for a couple of them. Makes a big difference when they don't have a burning hands against scarecrows.
So now
And
in this
no magic
situation,
weapons.
are we forced to take a short rest here? I mean, because Aster won't wake up for 1d4 hours.
Yeah, you're pretty much gonna be, unless you have no healing, do you?
Yeah.
I
I
have
mean,
a
we
single
basically we might as well
potion,
take a
but
short rest rather than
I think
just
we're
waiting.
probably
for them to
better
wake
off hanging
up.
on to it.
How many potions do we have left in the party? Anyone?
Like I said, Malachase has a single potion.
Oh, you've got a single. Okay.
Okay, so Aster gets a hit point back. You just get 1 back, right, after a short rest. Let me see what healing does. Stable, end, if take damage, regain 1 hit point in D4 hours. Okay. And you'll stabilize Ardal, and he'll come back to 1 hit point. And then you can take a short rest and spend your hit dice.
All right. How do you spend a hit dice?
You'll have to just do it manually. So just roll
Okay.
a die manually. Don't forget you get to add your con modifier, and then
Yeah,
adjust your hit
right.
points manually.
So does the imp get hit dice?
He's got hit dice. I forget how many. Might have to look that up.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, I've got the block. I have
Mm-hmm. With 10 hit points, I bet he's got 2 hit dice.
Oh, okay. So well, he's got. Okay, so his hit points are 3d4 plus 3. So does that mean he has 3?
3d4, yeah. Plus 1 every time. You must have a plus 1 con.
Plus 1. Okay.
What? So, sorry for asking this, but how many dice do I have? What's my hit
Aster?
dice?
Is that Aster talking?
Yes.
You have your first level, so you just have a 1. And it's an 8-sided die, and your con is plus 0. So you have just 1d8.
Okay.
Okay, Ardell rolled 13.
Nice. Nice for Ardell.
So I'll be at 6 then, because I already had the 1 hit point.
Correct.
Can I ask a question? It's
Yeah.
just my experience, but and I don't have a problem with it. I'm just trying to understand why. How come the damage is half the die?
Oh, these creatures were resistant to non-magic weapons.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, and if it doesn't affect the adventure, do they take it from silver?
No, they're resistant to all of it.
Oh.
All the time. Fire,
If
they're
you
vulnerable
are-
to, though. So if you have fire bolts or burning hands, they go down fast. But if you don't, much harder.
If you are new to D&D, it's a good idea to get 100 gold and silver your weapon ASAP.
It works on surprisingly few monsters, though.
Okay, so you guys do get to search these outbuildings during the time you're waiting there. You get into the one with the lock on it. You find inside the lock shed contains a stone floor covered with a ritual circle. There's several fat black candles carefully arranged around the circle and 2 sets of rusty manacles affixed to the floor within the circle. So some sort of dire rituals were being performed here at this farmhouse.
Or swinging.
And Ardell does his best Strider impersonation. Looking at the tracks and stuff, you'd think what happened here is the goblins came in, attacked the family, killed them, but then somehow the scarecrows animated and came out of the wheat field, attacked the goblins, and drove the goblins away. No, they're actually short, Kirk.
Okay, do we with our arcane guys, do we understand what that the circle and the ritual have been?
Yeah, it looks like they were indeed practicing witchcraft, as some of the people in the village were saying. So from here, you can follow. You search everything. There's nothing else here. You can follow the tracks on to the Arkrus farm.
Sounds good.
Okay.
This
You're
first one went so good, it
Yeah.
should be no
They're
problem.
the nobles, right?
They're nobles.
Definitely need to protect them.
You get there in a short time, about an hour, maybe about a couple miles away. And you come upon the smoldering foundation is all that remains of a large house at the top of a low hill. A corral to the north contains a barn and several butchered horses. Scorched human corpses lie near a bunkhouse to the east. 4 goblins lie among the dead, all equipped as normal for goblins, no crowns, as the farmhand spoke of. Tracks lead from this ranch to the Caladel house homestead where you just were, and also to the south, which is not in the direction of the halfling household, but maybe to wherever these goblins are lairing at. The tracks include large dog prints, toad prints, and oversized centipede-like prints, as well as goblin boot prints and possibly human prisoner prints. And Malachis is looking around carefully. You note that there's not enough bodies for this home, and Ardell backs you up and says he's found some tracks that lead away that look like human prisoners. So the goblins appear to have taken prisoners from the house here. All right. You thoroughly search
Share that with the party.
Okay. You thoroughly search the area around here. You don't find anything else of note, except you do find a metal strongbox within the remains of the homestead, and within are a few lumps of silver jewelry and several small gems, worth about 90 gold.
Describe silver jewelry as lumps.
Yeah, it was badly damaged in the fire. The heat.
Oh, okay.
The heat melted, it appears.
It's like, what? Could you also explain to me? My imagination's having a hard time with oversized centipede-like footprints.
That's as good as I can make it. Sorry. Get back to your candle talk. All right. You got two ways you can go now. The Lumbus farm is kind of one direction, and the tracks lead a different direction.
So I don't know how impoverished the rest of you are, but how would you feel about spending some of the loot that we just collected on potions for the next phase?
That would get us 1.
The strong box was 90?
90, yes.
50 a piece. Assuming Tom let us go back to town, I'm not.
Oh, you can do anything you want.
Okay.
Bad things might happen, but you can do anything you want.
Oh God.
I didn't think the scarecrows were that bad, guys.
Yeah, I say we continue on, and then after the next one, we may go out. I mean, everybody's up pretty much.
Tom's playing us pretty hard, so I just, as a tactical suggestion, we might want to bunch and make sure that we want to limit like who's getting hit and stay real close together. Like make sure they're coming to us. If you guys play with other DMs, they don't know. I don't know. Tom plays pretty. He plays pretty nasty.
You gotta focus fire, guys.
I'm on mic right now. I'm listening to what you're saying, Shane. And it hurts a little.
I mean, it's all compliment.
I mean,
because that's the way
Shane
she likes it.
Shane, you whispered to me that Tom's a fucking tool, but then you say that out loud. I don't understand.
Trying to get me killed, you.
All right, well, I put it out there, so on with the show.
Okay, so to the Lumpus
I
farm
want to follow the tracks.
or to the
I want to
tracks?
save the Arcuses.
Yeah, the tracks first.
Okay, so well, let's just look. I mean, the tracks are still going to be there, and I mean, this is just Sildar reasoning. Like the tracks are going to be there; they know which way they go. If they took them alive, they probably are going to keep them alive for at least some amount of time. It could be that this other farm might have a clue or people that actually need us before they're kidnapped, or you know what I mean. Like, it could be that like searching that other farm would provide us with something we need to know before we go into this.
Yeah, well, the ranchers are clearly more important than a bunch of farmers.
There's 2 votes for the tracks and 1 vote against. Anyone change their
I'm
mind?
good for whatever. I just wanted to throw out a different,
Okay, sounds like you're following the tracks. Okay, I wish they had a vote feature in this like Fantasy Ground does. It's often very quick. Tracks it is. Off you go. They lead just a short distance away, a scarily short distance away, before you come to a low hill, scrub covered, and on the far side of the hill, in a little dell, is a cave mouth. I'm gonna move. Oh no, it's the same map. Never mind. So okay, just to the east. I'll move you guys over there. This is a clearing on the other side of the scrub. All the green area blocks line of sight. So if you're on the edge of it, you can see out. But if there's a square between you and the edge, then you can't see out and no one can see you. And there's a low cave mouth ahead too. Tracks leading from this cave to the north. The tracks include large dogs, giant toad, or oversized centipede-like creature. Among the booted tracks, the goblins on foot. So the goblins clearly came from this cave.
Well, guys, if you want, I can scout it out. I can have the imp turn into a rat and then go invisible.
Okay.
And go through.
All right. Here's what the
I
imp
can
sees.
See through him as long as we're on the same plane.
Here's what he sees inside the cave. So you guys are ways back. You know, you just got to the edge, looked in. The imp in the cave there sees goblins on 2-headed dogs. These dogs look like that. 2 heads. Yeah, that's normal. The goblins are mounted on them. One of the goblins fits the description of the goblin knights that the farmhands talked about. He's got a crown on his head, and looks like the crown is actually spikes driven into his skull. The other goblin is not so heavily armed or armored. He looks like a normal, regular goblin. So they're both sitting astride these death dogs and carefully watching the north, on guard here in the cave.
Tom, did you move all our characters off?
That's a good question. What happened to all your characters? Oh, I must have hit the undo button or something. There we go. You're all back.
So can we get a surprise on them?
Probably. If you can get up to the edge of that clearing quietly and
Do you
carefully.
guys, I mean, I'm telling you what I see. Do you guys want me to send him further in? Like, I mean, he's invisible and pretty sneaky.
You can check it out a little further, and then we need to do like a stealth attack on them.
It's strategery here.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe Sure,
maybe have somebody call them out while the rest of them are hiding off to the side or something.
Oh, if we're going to attack, we just want to
attack.
just attack them. We don't want to call them out because then they're going to be alerted.
Yeah, that surprise round is.
right.
really hard to get from
What I was saying is might be a good idea to just see if there isn't 20 or 30 goblins behind these two guys. So it's just to know.
Yeah,
if
so
there's-
let me, I'll just send
we're
the
going
imp
in
further
further
on
to look,
before
yeah.
we go in.
So Zildar, your imp goes in deeper, and there are no more goblins. In fact, it looks like a long, long tunnel heading south.
A really long tunnel.
Really long tunnel. No sign of more goblins. These are the only ones there, you think. And
Alright, so he'll pull out.
mhm.
And we'll prepare for goblins.
So we'll sneak up to the edge here if we can.
Now, he might have been playing it dangerously going by those dogs, because dogs have pretty good sense of smell.
Oh,
And the sulfurous odor of a impish rat might
would he still have sulfur as a rat?
maybe. But even as a rat, they would certainly smell something. And they did seem to track onto something, but then they didn't follow whatever it was. If he come back by them, he might alert them, and you might not get a surprise round. So you better keep him in there deep in the cave.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So he'll stay behind them.
Mm-hmm. All right, so set your guys' up on the edge of the clearing. If you think you're pretty good at stealth, you could go right to the edge. If not, you will probably want to hang back a little bit. Because what we'll do is we'll roll a stealth check for you guys. And if any of you fail it and alert them, then that'd be bad. So any of you not good at stealth should probably hang back at least 10 feet into the trees.
And so we'll do it just like whoever passes stealth will get the surprise round.
Yeah, probably.
Just do a mass range attack.
So Ardal, put your guy where you want to be. Zildar, put you where you want to be. And Aster, put you where you want to be.
This is like a hedge I'm standing behind? Or?
So yeah, that's a hedge, Ardal. You could definitely sneak up to there. That blocks line of sight, so no one can see through it.
Like halfway.
Can we get up into it or?
Yeah, you can go right up into it if you want. And Aster, where do you want to go to? Okay. Everyone make let's see. They will be alerted by you if you're not careful. And so anyone who beat
we have to make a achoo.
All right. Anigio, they turn and see you. Malachase, they don't see you because you're hidden back behind the edge there. So.
But I'm a long ways away, Tom.
Yeah, you are.
For future
let's see,
reference, could we have all just taken a shot where we were?
No, you gotta get to the edge of the trees at least, and they're looking at the trees. They might see you come to the edge before you shoot.
But when you had us lined up before.
We were never actually standing.
You were never there. I was just
okay.
drug you there.
Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
Okay, I just need one more check. Who's missing? Ardal. Go ahead and click Ardal, and then click on your D16 button for a dex check for stealth. Okay, very good. So in Nigio, you break a branch. The guys look at you, and roll initiative, everyone. You'll get a surprise around the rest of the party. Nigio won't, though. The wolves look like they'll go, or the dogs look like they'll go at the same time the goblins do. Whenever that is. Zildar, you go first.
I will. Two-headed dog. Alright, I will hex. Screw it. I'll hex Big Ugly. The knight.
Okay.
And I will Eldritch Blastify him. Really?
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
After Zildar and Barbuk, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna. Can I ready an action for when one of them comes out of the cave?
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
a,
You'll want to
okay.
move closer to the edge of the tree so you can see him, though.
Okay.
Just one
I'll
more
move
square.
to
There you go.
So I moved 5 feet there.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm readying an action until somebody comes up to within 25 feet of where I'm at.
What are you going to do? Shoot a javelin or something?
I'm going to run the rest of the way and pound them.
Oh, no, you can only ready one action. So you could ready an attack with no movement, or you could ready a movement with no attack.
Oh, okay. So I'll ready a short bow attack.
Okay.
And we're in a surprise round, though, right?
You are in a surprise round. So they won't go on this turn, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and shoot
okay.
them.
So I might as well just
Yeah,
shoot
shoot
them.
Yes, sir.
So it'd be this far guy here.
Okay, fire away.
Okay. Yeah. Wasn't sure how that worked with
12. Glances off his armor.
Okay.
After Ardal, Ardal, your turn.
Ardal.
And I'm
Go for the bo-
actually I'll move the rest of the way out then.
Okay,
5.
go for it.
25.
Is the boss on the west or the east?
West.
Do I need to step out of cover a bit to get him? Or?
If you go south 1 square, he'll have no cover versus you. There you go.
All right.
Okay, so
14 glances off of his armor.
All right.
And you can also move after your attack, so you could move back to more cover if you like. Aster, your turn.
okay, well I'm gonna run closer so I can use my darts, which
Okay.
have a 20-foot range. So I'm gonna go 5, 10. So like there is 5 movement points, right?
Correct. Yeah.
That's 10. That's 15. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have to go one more. So that's 20,
Correct.
20 movement points. So I
Yep.
can hit him from there.
Correct.
And I'm going to throw my dart.
17. Believe it or not, that still misses him.
Hey,
Glancing off his heavy armor.
I have 5 movement points left, right?
Your speed is 25,
25.
so you should have 5 more left. Yep.
I'm just going to go one step this way.
Okay. Malachase, your turn.
All right, so we failed to do any damage to anyone so far, right?
It appears so.
All
That's
right.
what they call surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Let me jump out, hex the mount, and shoot it.
And your
probably
streak
also misses.
continues. Okay. Surprise round over. Zildar, your turn.
Worst surprise round ever. By the way, I'll hex Dex unless otherwise.
Okay.
No. that's
Strength
wrong.
for me.
Strength. Yeah, strength.
Okay. And your turn, Zildar.
Yeah, I'll try to blast the. I'm not gonna hit him. We have nothing to give advantage other than that. I have to use it. I'll try to blast. Should we miss on the 17? I will. Fuck it. Let's try it. I'm gonna. No, we'll wait. I will just. I'll just blast the goblin.
Okay. Fire away.
Same on the knight. Hope I roll really high.
10's a miss.
That's pretty high.
Nigio, your turn.
to there. Longbow on, I guess, the mount, since nothing's been hit under the goblin knee.
Fire away. 14 on the dog. Oh, I gotta reload the page. I'll be right back here.
Malachus, I'm going to give you advantage on that dog on your next turn.
Thank you.
And I'm back. So
Tom, if that tree causes me cover, I would move up, but I don't think it does.
okay, you hit for 5 points of damage.
Okay. And I'm done.
Okay. Let me just make sure the feed's still going since I had the program crash real quick. Yeah, looks like it is. Good. All right, I think it was done. Barbook, your turn.
Barbuck, being 6'11", 250 pounds, wonders if there's a chance that he could wrestle that goblin chief off of that dog.
There's always a chance if you want to try it.
How tall is the dog?
Probably about 4 to 4.5 feet at the shoulder.
Oh, yeah, it's at my knees.
Mhm.
So I'm going to run up and try to grab that goblin chief.
You want to try and push him?
That
would be like to knock him off. Or you can just grapple him. But then that'd just be a grapple to his turn.
Yeah, but then I'd still have movement.
Oh, yeah, then you can try and drag him away, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to try that.
Okay.
I'm going to try to grab him. Rip him right off that dog. So here goes.
You are not raging yet, right? So either way, it's a 13. And his dex is you got him.
Okay. And so I'm going to move him, let's see, I moved 5, 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's up there with me, and his dog is there.
If you grapple someone, you move at half speed?
Yeah, you do move at half speed.
So I'll be like right in there.
Okay. After Barbook, the boss goes. So he tries to fight back. He will multi-attack your barbarian with his scimitar.
He's grappled though.
Yeah, grappled condition, he can still attack. The condition grappled does basically makes his speed 0. Yeah, speed 0. It ends if the grappler is incapacitated or out of reach.
Okay.
So his first attack on you is a 16. That's a hit for 6 slashing.
Okay.
His second swing with his scimitar, a little bit less precise, is an 8 to hit. That's a miss.
Okay.
His dog comes up to attack. And it has 2 heads, which both bite at the barbarian. The first head gets a 12 to hit. The second head gets a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Does 3 piercing.
Okay.
And you got a DC 12 con save, or else you're diseased.
Okay.
Ooh. So you are diseased. So you're poisoned until cured.
Okay.
You repeat the save every 24 hours. Hit points reduced by a D10 if you fail. You die if your hit points go to 0. Poison means you get disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
That dog's done. Ardal, your turn.
Kill the dog, guys. He's damaged.
And he diseases you.
Why did we grapple him when 4 of us are doing ranged attacks?
He's still standing, so he's good. Your turn, Ardal.
Grapple doesn't really affect that too much.
Because it keeps him from coming after the 4 people doing ranged attacks?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll continue with my ranged attack.
Okay, fire away. And who are you shooting at?
The boss.
The boss, okay. That's a miss. After Ardal, Aster, your turn.
Okay, so I have this goblin boss and a dog right 5 feet in front of me.
Correct. Goblin boss is all armored up. Probably pretty hard to hit. The dog is a dog, so probably pretty easy to hit. But he does have 2 vicious-looking bites.
And I only have 6 points. I'll throw my dart at the dog.
Okay, fire away. 15's a hit for 6 damage to the dog. And then you can move if you want to move anywhere, and then the goblin 1 goes. So he rides up with his dog.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back.
Okay. He rides up to there and attacks your barbarian with his scimitar 1 time. 17 for 5 slashing.
Okay.
And
All right, guys, throw your fireball out.
okay, and the dog itself is going to disengage to pull him back out of there. And he backs up to there. Okay, after the goblin's done, Malachus, your turn.
Can he do that?
Yeah, he can.
That son of a bitch.
I know. It's probably better than him attacking, though.
All right. Yeah, the dog is probably a son or daughter of a bitch. I'm gonna attack the wounded dog that I've hexed.
And you have advantage.
21 is a hit
Need it.
for 7 damage to him. After Malachus, that round's over. Zildar, your turn.
All right, let's keep on keeping on that dog.
Zildar, that dog's got cover from you, so 13 misses.
And we will go, let's see, the barbarian's right there. He's not the kind of barbarian, so I'll give the barbarian advantage on that dog.
Okay. And Nigio, your turn.
Okay. Draw my swords. Come up to there. And bitch slap the dog.
17 hit for 5, still standing. 18 hit for 7 more. After Nigio, Barbaruk, your turn. Barbaruk,
Okay.
your turn.
He's pretty angry at that dog about being poisoned, so he's gonna go into rage.
Okay.
Doesn't take much.
No.
Him being prone to violence. And I'm going to swing the great axe. And I am diseased, but I have advantage on him, so I swing normally, right?
Are you doing a reckless attack or something?
Well,
you have a help. Yeah, it'd be normal
Yeah.
with the help.
Okay. So, great axe.
That connects for 14 damage and takes that dog out. Then you can move if you want to move.
I'm going to stay put.
Okay. Boss cries out that his mount's dead and tries to attack you with a scimitar again, missing you, and 12 missing probably.
Yep.
Ardal, your turn.
All right, I will give myself a clear line of shot on the other dog, if that's possible.
On the other dog. Yeah, that's straight. Yep.
Okay. $24.
24 hit by a mile and 6 piercing to the dog. Okay. After Ardal, Aster. So Aster, if you're in line with Ardal, you'd have no cover on your shot against the dog.
The remote dog?
The remote dog, yeah.
Yeah, there's only one left.
Yep.
I don't know if I should focus on the dog or start on the boss.
The dog.
Okay. All right, so I'll move over to here so I can have a straight shot on the dog and throw one of my darts.
And you could actually get within short range if you want, but 15 hits either way. So 6 damage to the dog. I got it. Okay. Goblin 1's turn. Doesn't like his dog getting attacked. He leaps off the dog and hits it and tells it to go after you guys. And he comes forward too. He gets there on Inigio first, takes a scimitar attack on Inigio. It was half his movement to dismount, and he was back here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he'll do nimble escape. Back 5 more feet. Inigio, you took 6 slashing damage. And the dog, multi-attack, first bite attack against you is a 16 Inigio.
Oh, down I get.
And then the dog closes on the barbarian, does a bite
And-
on him.
And I need to make a con save.
Yeah,
10.
so
That's
you're
pretty good.
poisoned. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
poisoned. And on Barabuk, you are critted for 8 and 3 is 11, half of that's 5.
Okay.
Malachase, your turn.
Does this look like it's just a regular goblin? Do I have
It
a clear
does.
line of sight on it?
It's a regular goblin. He's got cover from his dog,
Dog
unless you were in line with the dog.
I'll hex the dog and zap the dog.
Okay. 10's a miss. After your turn, you can move where you want. Zildar, your turn.
Somebody just typed
I'll-
love letter.
I will. God, I'll try to hit the. I'll. It's gonna have cover. Yeah, not a lot I can do. I'll try to hit the dog.
Uh, 14 is a hit for. You have the other guy hexed, so it's only 7, right? Okay. After Zildar, Inigio, your turn. Oh, death save, Inigio.
I'm an expert at that.
You're getting good at those. You
Boom.
made that one. Put
Yeah.
a green circle with a 1 in it on your guy. Barabuk, your turn.
All right.
Give him advantage on the dog. First attack.
Yeah, so I think I'm pretty mad at dogs right now. So I'm going to swing on that dog with the great axe. Oof.
9, missed him. The boss mad at you for attacking his dog. He moves over to here, attacks with a scimitar. 8's a miss. Second attack with the scimitar. 6 is a miss. Ardal, your turn.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do I have a clear shot from here, or do I need to move one more?
You were good where you were.
Okay.
$16 for 9 on the dog. Yelps, takes 9 damage. And next to go is Aster.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down here where I can get a better shot at the dog.
You're good where you're standing. No cover where you're at. Yep.
Yeah, okay. I'm throwing my dart from there.
That hit. 5 damage to him. Badly wounded now. After Aster, the goblin goes. He screams, raging, charges forward at the bad guys attacking his dog. Attacks Ardell with his scimitar. 13's a miss. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Using his nimble escape. 5, 6 to there. He's done. Malachase, your turn. Oh, wait, it's dog. His dog attacks your barbarian. Bite attack misses. Bite attack 14.
That's a hit.
Okay. So 4 after your rage.
Okay.
Malachase, your turn. Miss. After Malachase, Zildar, your turn.
I'll step up. Actually, over here. I think that'll give me a clear shot on the dog.
Yes, it does.
Over the down person, so I will blast the dog, Elder.
Hit and killed the dog. And then Inigio, death save. Oh, put a 2 in that green circle. Barbuck, your turn.
Okay.
I'll give Malik. Never mind.
I'm going to swing on the boss with the great axe.
Okay. 14 missed. And then the boss's turn. And I guess he's not grappled anymore, is he?
No.
Yeah, since you're swinging a great axe. He attacks you. Tells that goblin to get over here. Moves to here. Attacks Barbook. Scimitar. 12's a miss. 12's a miss. Ardal, your turn.
All right. On the boss.
Miss. Aster, your turn.
Okay. I don't like both of them. I'm going to throw my dart again. At the, I guess, the boss.
Okay.
Boss.
Nice.
22. And the reason it's red is because you rolled a 1 the first time. But since you're lucky, it re-rolled it and gave you a 17 with the second shot. So 6 points damage on the boss. Okay.
That's it.
After Aster, the boss is yelling for the goblin to get next to him. So the goblin complies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attacks the barbarian. 12's a miss. Malachase, your turn. And hold up before you roll. Tell me who you're targeting before you make your attack.
I had intended to hit the stupid little goblin because I
Is that
think
still
I
your
have
target?
advantage on it from the imp.
Is that
Yeah,
still your...
from the baby goblin.
Okay, fire
And I
away.
hex it and zap it.
Okay. 15 on the baby goblin. Actually, with his cover from his goblin boss, that's miss. Okay, after Malachase, Zildar, tell me who you're targeting first.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna go baby goblin.
Okay, fire away. 18 hit. Baby goblin dead. Then you can move where you want. Enigio, death save.
Get up, son.
That's stable. Barbuck, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to swing on the big guy with the flat of the blade. I want to knock him out.
Okay.
Oh.
Miss.
Terrible.
Big guy attacks you back. Scimitar. 12 misses. 8 misses. Ardal, your shot. And he's going to move back to here for some cover. 20's a hit, though. That cover didn't help him. 9 points of piercing damage to him. He's badly wounded now, it looks like. Aster, your turn.
Knock him out.
Yeah, I'm tired of throwing the dart, so I'm going to run down. Let's see, you got 1, 2, 3. I can get right next to him.
Yep.
Why is that door right there?
And I'm going to attack him with my short sword.
Okay. All right, a 13 missed him.
And then, can I still go with the unarmed,
Yeah,
even if I missed?
even if you miss.
All right.
18's a hit for 5 damage to him. He's still up, though. Barely. Malachase, your turn.
All right, let's just zap him. I'll get into a better position.
Miss.
All right.
After Malachase, Zildar, your turn.
Well, he's hexed and all that, so I'll just take a shot at him. Despite his cover and such, I think. Could that be 10, 15?
Enigio probably won't provide him cover any longer if you get a bit to the side.
It would be. It's too hard to get around Barbara because the every corner bit.
14 missed. Enigio is stable. Barbuck, your turn.
I'm
Okay.
gonna moan like a boy that just got beat by the altar.
Still trying to knock him out. Swinging the flat of the great axe.
And down he goes. Your ring his bell good. So he's unconscious at your feet, not dead.
Tie him up.
We could probably
trying to
fix that.
interrogate.
You could
Wait,
fix
what?
it. Interrogation reveals him to be completely insane.
Hence the spikes in his skull.
Oh, I would like to discuss things with him
Mhm.
at great length.
He doesn't
Yeah,
know
no,
it's-
he does is completely insane. He's got megalomania. He thinks that the Knights of Grisat, he tells you, will take over the world. You will all perish, and he goes on and on. So he gives you some bits of information in his mad ramblings, something about Grazit, who's a demon lord you know of, and a Lord Agrak, who rules their clan, who is the descendant of a powerful demon, and who shoots fire from his six-fingered hands. So you learn those things as in his mad ravings.
It is as my father foretold.
Also, the goblin boss is wearing a bronze torque decorated with moonstones worth 60 gold pieces. So you take that off of him. And then you have now laying before you a tunnel that descends down into the Underdark. And the goblin tracks go down that tunnel.
I think we're gonna have to.
I say, guys, we need a long rest here before we get down there, because we won't be able to take one down there without going crazy.
Let's say you guys get a long rest in, and you basically first light, wake up, regather your supplies, and head on down. You'll get all your hit points back to max. You'll get half of your hit dice. If you only have one hit dice, you get one hit die back.
How far are we back to town from here?
About 16 to 20 hours round trip.
We get to sleep in the forest.
Like, we could go to a safe, I mean, if we wanted to waste the time, we could go to a safe area, and those of us that don't need the rest, like myself, could ride back in to get some potions.
I think with a long rest, we should be fine. I'm the one that's going down like a cheap prostitute, and I'm okay not going in to town.
Yeah, just like his mom taught him, it's all good.
Yes.
Wait. Wrong character. Well, and the problem is if we leave, like, there's going to be something here when we come back. Because they're
Yeah,
going to realize it's open.
Yeah, let's just go on in.
All right.
Okay, so
We are adventurers.
that next morning, as you're getting your stuff together to go on in, a goat wanders into the clearing, bleeding as it walks up to you. It's got milky white eyes and dark black fur. And then you see a little waif of a girl walking into the clearing behind the goat. And she's picking at the ground with a stick that she's carrying. And let me just see if I can find, where did that go? The little girl. There we go. Okay, so she sees you. She offers you a wide yellow smile and waves. The black-furred goat with its milky white eyes is just sitting in a puddle, sets itself into a puddle and watches. And she says, "Greetings outside. What's it you doing? The whisper's getting louder. Do you hear? I think things to soon happen. Schwetzter goat says soon eyes have to do. Then we see real heavens." The girl offers a broad smile and continues. "Oh, almost forgetting. Goat says you need this stick. It's special stick. You can hit with it, and if not fall apart when it left it rain." She smacks the ground with a smile before offering it. "Anyways, you better hurry. Fancy man get bored and that bad for persons. If you's grown enough, I see you in a few 10 days deep under the mud."
I will trade her the neural wood covered in human skin stick for the stick she's proffering.
Okay. She is intrigued by it. She gives you the long stick. She was going to give it to the most heavily armored character, but she's intrigued by your little bauble, and she heads off. The goat waits just a moment, gets up out of the mud hole, looks at Zildar,
Goat.
nods, and then nods his head, and then casually follows the girl. Okay, then you guys can head on in.
Just looking at this stick, does it look like it's a weapon?
It looks like a quarterstaff, yeah. Yep, it's a big stick, obviously.
That's what
Okay.
she said.
That's what she said. Let's take a
Alright.
quick break. It is 9:33 or 33 after the hour, so let's come back at 45 after the hour.
Okay.
We're just about right on time, so we're doing good.
Just a question about the hit points. I'm back to full hit points? Or did I
Yeah,
have to roll
with a
dice?
long rest, you'll get full hit points, and you'll get half your hit dice back. If
Rounded
you only
up,
have
since
one
you
hit
only have
die,
one.
you'll get one back. So you regain all hit points, the very last bullet there. Regain all hit points, and you hit dice divided by 2, 1 minimum.
Dude, no.
All
Yeah,
right?
I'm confused with. Okay. I'll ask when we come back.
Yeah, so you'll be full hit points, and you'll have one hit die again.
Okay.
All right, 45 after. Everyone, come back then.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, I'm back. All right, guys, let's get focused here. We're getting our ass handed to us, and we need to dominate this.
My ass is actually feeling pretty good, dude.
That's what I knew that. That's what my mom kept telling me.
Have you? Oh, I was gonna ask you if you'd seen Shameless.
Shameless, no, have not. Now I did watch Sicario yesterday, and it's badass.
I've got that on my on a playlist.
So, did you hit level 7 on Ralvatar?
I don't play Ralvatar, you crazy bastard.
Oh, who do you play? Fuck, hang on. You play...
I play Vulcan.
Yeah. That's why you're bad as a warlock. Oh, I'm just kidding. Did you hit 7?
No, I'm still behind you all because I missed that one.
Okay.
One where you guys got like 900 gold, the one I really wanted to be there for.
We are going to be crazy because since we hit 7, I got my extra attack now because I'm fighter 5, warlock 2 with the great weapon master. So actually, the haste will help me more than it will Chris now.
Why's that?
Because I get with action surge, I would have 2 more attacks than him, or the same attacks without.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really wanted to pick up Flaming Arrow, but I mean, I have it because we got the scroll, but I really wanted to use it on myself to give me 2d6 extra damage a turn. But I think the concentration 3rd level slot's probably better. Haste on you, Logan.
Okay, I forgot that you guys have a ranger in your party, so with pooling the gold that you found, you could certainly send him back to get potions of healing. You also have a barbarian that's diseased and dying on you. You could let it run its course and hope he makes a save, or you could go get a lesser restoration for him.
How much is that?
Lesser restoration's 40 gold.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
We can take it out of the party treasure.
I've got 40 gold. Nobody has to
Okay.
pay for that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll write down that I did that.
Lesser restoration for you, so that you are no longer poisoned and dying. And you guys, as a party, anyone want to get any potions of healing? Because the ranger could get it for you if you want one.
Let me look. Something I can get in advance?
No, you can't really do that, I don't think.
But
How much are the potions?
50 gold.
Healing potions?
5-0.
But we have some loot that's worth something, right?
You have some loot that's worth something, but you can't take a loot and buy potions of healing for the whole party with the loot.
We had like 150, if memory serves.
So would you allow us to have the rangers sell the loot that we have
And
then
split it up.
split it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, that would at least allow us to buy. Like otherwise, I mean, low level character.
So the cave treasure and the arc rest treasure are those two. So you got 150 total.
Yeah.
So there's 6 of you, so that means you all have 25 gold.
All right, well then I will have him buy one for Sildar.
Okay.
I mean, we could just spend the 150 that we have and take it out of the reward funds for whoever uses it.
I don't think we're actually allowed to do that.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. We can't.
You can't buy stuff for other people. You can loan stuff to other people, but you can't buy it for other people.
And I'm good dying again and using Sildar's potion.
You better remember this, because my wizard does not have money for potions. So.
I will kill shit and protect you on Monday.
All right, so you got a potion, and now you can descend into the dark.
Anyone
sounds
else
great.
want to pick up a potion?
I don't have the money.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I don't have the money either.
I'll get one. I've got
Okay.
I've got it.
Okay, so this long series of subterranean passages runs for nearly 2 miles. The passages lead steadily downward at a shallow angle, although a few side tunnels lead to cave-ins or pools formed from water seepage. It's easy to determine the path the goblins took. The passage varies in height and width, and is made of natural stone the whole way. After about 2 miles, the path splits into several connecting tunnels. The tracks split, and there are goblin signs down each tunnel. So you must be nearing their home, where they go all different directions. I'm going to gather you guys all together and move you to another map. Oops, I better turn the Fog of War on that map first. Oh, I think I do. Okay. Okay. You should be in a small area of white surrounded by darkness. So the tunnels are narrow where you're arriving at. They split, one goes to the left and one goes straight ahead as far as your light shines. You got dark vision 120 on that imp, right?
I think Barabuk might have it too.
Yes, it's a devil sight.
Got it. So you can see quite a ways down the straight passages. It goes as far as he can see. The north passage, you can see another side tunnel. So there's at least 2 side tunnels on the north passage.
I want to just say like we can scout him, 500 feet in front of us or something like that, or
Oh, sure.
whatever's plenty far enough that.
Do recall people can hear him and smell him, so be careful.
Okay.
Okay, which way you want to have him scout?
Let's go. I don't know the first tunnel. So we came from the.
You're coming from the west,
We
going
from-
east.
Oh, and then there's this then this L coming off.
Yeah.
So he'll come check up in here.
Okay. So he sees a larger tunnel opening up that way. You see some fungus, like a forest of mushrooms out that way. And then you can see the far wall of the cave and maybe another side cavern there.
Okay. And he'll come up here and take a look-see.
Okay, he peeks around that corner. And now he can see into the big cave a lot better. And he sees a strange sight. He sees a giant toad with a couple goblins riding it around. Looks like some sort of a training yard has been set up by these goblins. They've got mushrooms lashed together with twine, forming like race lanes or practice lanes that they're hopping this toad back and forth on. They got some sort of strange saddle set up on the toad. So he observes all that going on. You can also see there's a exit to the northeast.
And what does he see? The tunnel.
Oh, north.
Yeah.
North, the tunnel keeps going. Zags to the east a little bit.
I'll peek around that.
Zags again.
So Ardal shares his knowledge of the impending invasion of the Goblin army with the party.
This is the Goblin army training ground. Right, that looks like he comes around behind. Yeah, he'll take one more.
Make a stealth check for me. Okay. Now you can get the whole layout of this strange room. So this cavern contains an open space with barrels and ropes marking out racing lanes. A makeshift stable at the northern end is surrounded by a low fence of scrap wood. Rows of foul-smelling mushrooms sprout in the southern end of the cavern. The stable is constructed of wood lashed with leather things. I think that meant thongs. And its doors are latched closed, also with leather. And in the stable yard are 4 strange creatures. He tells you about antennae and rust brown color, 4-legged dog-like things wandering around the yard.
And I'd be able to identify those as the thing my contact wanted.
Oh yeah, you can. Those are rust monsters.
We will pull out. And he's gonna get here and fly up into the corner.
Okay.
And basically wait 5 or 10 minutes and make sure that he wasn't followed.
Okay.
Then he'll return to the party and let everyone know what's going on that way.
Okay. He does.
Let's try to get a sneak attack in on the toads and the goblins.
Do you
Let's
think
be
we can just
stealthy.
bypass them entirely?
Sildar. Well, Sildar shares that. He has a
I
contract.
can't. Yeah, I
Just
can't
get rid of
bypass them.
monsters.
Yeah.
That being said,
Yeah. So we need to kill them.
well, let's scout this way and just see what's going on really fast.
To the east. Okay.
Yeah, let's see. It's
So that connects. And then it
you will
goes.
very gingerly tiptoe.
Tell me when you want me to stop.
Say keep going until we figure out. Oh, okay, now start slowing down. He's gonna, yeah, be stealthy in there. Once it seems like it's opening up, he'll.
Okay. Okay. Make a stealth check again for me. $13. So now he sees a big, huge cavern filled
Sam, how?
with strange dwellings, it appears. Oops. This is a side cavern that direction, big cavern going that way. And this is all lit up, as well as the training cave was, with some phosphorescent fungus. And the cavern that you see here, this is the Goblin Warren. So this cavern contains numerous small ramshackle huts of stacked stones and wood. The shacks are scattered haphazardly throughout the chamber and crowded together. A larger wooden building, it dominates the center of the cavern. Garish pictures of goblin dancing girls are badly scrawled upon the cavern walls.
Ideal return.
Okay.
And, I guess what do y'all want to do?
Yeah, let's kill the toad and the goblins and the rest monsters, and then work our way deeper.
Like, should we make a tactical plan and like put the barbarian here to clog that and just go, ranged on him, or put him here and
Yeah,
You don't
try to
want to
get
be attacked by
a
one
sneak
thing.
attack in. Yeah,
Okay.
then have the range guys line up? I mean, that would be 3 range
I would
guys
say
behind-
have the barbarian here in case his stealth isn't that great, and then he
I
can.
think we all roll stealth and go up, and then whoever gets it, and whoever doesn't.
Well, what it'll be this time, I kind of did it wrong last time. If any of you alert them, they'll be alerted, so they won't be surprised. You gotta be careful and only have your stealthy guys go up.
You probably
Yeah, we
don't
can do
want me
that
to
and
go
have
up.
the barbarian. I mean, or we can have the stealth guys. I mean, the stealth guys, as part of their stealth, can stealth here, shoot, and then move back, and have the barbarian ready just to step up.
Barbarian yells out Leroy Jenkins and charges into the cave.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Die!
Oh, as he passes Sildar will try to grapple him.
Oh, no, let it go.
All right.
Okay, put him there, and put the rest of you guys where you want to be when he gets there.
I think we're all way back here.
Leroy
Okay.
Jenkins.
Put it, all you guys where you want to
I'm
be.
right behind him. Zildar, get up here, goddammit.
And then roll initiative.
You could be conservative on your wizard. Let's get crazy.
But you run into every room when I'm playing.
Yes. No matter what I play.
There's no conservative. Oh, mercy.
Round one's done. Okay, the toad hears that sound, turns and looks.
So they weren't surprised, Tom?
No. Nope.
Okay.
Not when you
No.
yell Leroy Jenkins, they're not.
Jenkins.
It's awesome.
Speed of 20. So,
I'm not sure the in it.
Can we give Barabuk inspiration? Cause
Aster, your turn.
I'm showing up at the bottom of the init with the 23.
Okay.
Oh, I must have sorted it before. Hold on just a second. Ardell, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, all you guys, duck. Seriously, what do you do in this situation? If I move past them, it's
The
difficult to-
barbarian die and go back to town.
Is that a soft corner there?
That is a soft corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there, 6 to there, if you want to move forward.
All right.
Okay, and then from there you can see them all with no cover. You got 4 goblins, 2 riding that toad. Who do you want to shoot? Or you got the toad itself too?
What do you guys say? Toad?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Toad it is.
14 is a hit for 6 piercing.
Did he go down, Tom?
Not quite. He's as big as a horse.
Okay.
God bless non-resistant targets.
So is Zildar's mom, but she's going.
So the toad comes hopping this way, mad. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, did you just
4.
say the toad is hopping mad?
Yes. 5, 6, 7. That's a double move. These guys are holding on for their life as it hops up to there. And it's done. Aster, your turn.
So I can run out here like this, so I can I get by these guys?
Absolutely. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to move to there, which is 25 feet.
That's it for me. No, I'm gonna back up now. Well, I'm going to attack the toad with my short sword,
Okay.
which is there.
That is a hit by a mile. Does 7 damage to that toad.
And then unarmed.
Again, hit for 6 more. And then Barabuck, your turn.
I'm gonna run up to the other side of this toad and taunt him and swing a big old great axe at him.
That's a
Boom.
hit for 10 damage to him. And then Goblin 2, one of the guys holding on to the toad for dear life. These goblins on this toad are basically assumed to be in every square of this toad. They're getting thrown all around, all different directions. He's going to go randomly here. That's Barabuck. So he attacks Barabuck. The scimitar. 22 to hit you, Barbarian, for 4 slashing.
Yep.
Malachase, your turn. You hit by a mile. Did you? You're muted. Did you hex the toad?
Sorry, my mic was muted. I said let's hex this toad and blast him.
And that does 9 damage to him. That toad is on his last frog legs. Rust monsters go. So the rust monsters seem to be attracted to this fight going on down there, and the yelling and screaming goblins. And one of them starts moseying on over. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Probably
5,
attack
6,
that
7.
goblin, right, Tom?
They're pretty quick, turns out. And he charges at that gate. This is an athletics check, DC 10 to knock it down. No, he just recoils off of it. Indigo, your turn. Or charges the fence, I mean. There's no gate there.
Let's kill that toad.
You stab the frog, and down goes the toad. When the toad goes down, let's see what happens to these guys that are mount on it. Okay, mount knocked prone. Reaction to land on their feet, otherwise dismounted plus prone in 5 feet. So they'll land on their feet with their reactions. So they both use their reactions now, which means they can't attack of opportunity.
Second attack on the goblin right in front of me.
Okay. Missed
miss.
him.
And since they can't take reactions, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can go to there. Open it up.
Zildar, your turn.
You're muted, Shane. I know you're taking an insult at me. But...
Not you, your mom.
Is that right? Why am I not counting that right? All right, I'll double move to there.
And what's Impy doing?
He was behind me. So that's 60.
Hey, did you know that you can use it? Was he in rat form or imp form?
He was actually in imp form.
Right-click on them,
Did I know?
and in the menu there's a thing that says multi-sided, and then go to choose side, and you can change them to the form he is. After Zildar,
What?
Rust Monster 3 goes.
What?
He comes down to the gate and tries to knock it down. Nope, he recoils off of it. Goblin 1 goes. He's way up north here. He reaches into his backpack there, drops his shield. Oh, he has to. So he'll go here, take cover, and shoot his short bow at long range, probably. Barbuck. 21 is a hit. Let's see what the range is. Let's see what he's got. 60 feet, so it is short range. 21 to hit for 4 piercing, Barbuck.
Okay.
Goblin 3. Goblin 3 gets out his scimitar and attacks with it. And he will go after... Was he attacking someone before? I don't think so. So he's going after it in Inagio. 14 to hit you.
Miss.
Goblin 4. This guy up here, he comes after Barbuck. Oh, and this guy's going to disengage after the attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Away from you guys.
Tom,
4.
I just came up with a feat that doesn't allow him to do that called Nimble Not Leave.
The other goblin attacks Barbuck and does a crit for 9 slashing. And then does his nimble escape. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to there. And then the last rust monster trying to break out of their cage up there. Doesn't knock it over. So the thing is holding barely.
So they are just a bunch of bitches up there.
Pretty much. Ardal, your turn.
Is the one immediately northeast of me wounded?
None of them are wounded yet.
Oh, well, here we go.
About to be.
Oh, dead. Straight from wounded to dead. And then you can move your speed wherever you want to go. And Aster, your turn.
Okay, I guess I'll run as far as I can towards the goblin straight north one.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. I get there
Oh, yeah.
and I yell, "Who the hell is Leroy Jenkins?" And I hit him with my short sword. And I
8
miss.
missed. Then you can do your offhand too. Or you're unarmed. Unarmed hit for 6. Almost killed him. Almost killed him. He after Aster is Barbuck.
Okay, Barbuck is very angry at this point. Gotten hit a few times, goes completely berserk. And let's see, where's that guy? The little strength guy. Here he is, there. Alright, so he's going to run up to 5, 10, 15, 20, that guy, and cleave him with a great axe, hopefully.
Yes. Down that guy goes.
One mighty blow.
Malachase, your turn.
All right, let's
Oh, I'm going to
hop
move
out into
10.
the open.
My
Go for it.
final feet
Go
there.
for it.
There we go.
And that annoying gobbo in the corner. Let's move the hex onto him and fire.
Okay. 12 missed him though. Rust Monster's trying to break out some more. The fence goes down. 2, 3. Okay, he comes to here. You got a great axe there, right, Barbuck?
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He comes charging towards you, but it was his action to knock the fence over.
Okay.
The other ones, though, will be able to rush you. And Nigio,
Okay.
your turn.
Okay, draw my longbow, attack the rust monster on Barbuck.
Okay. That's a hit. 6 damage to him. And then Zildar, your turn. Oh, and I'll move on pretty quick after you take your actions, everyone, but don't hesitate to use up the rest of your movement that you have, and you only need to tell me what you're doing if you provoke an attack. Okay, Zildar,
Okay.
your turn.
The goblin that's partially behind cover for me.
Okay. Got it. Missed him. Rust Monster 3. Oops, I did the wrong one the first time.
Sildar yells out, if any of you are going to bother to listen, we need to take these alive.
1 was the first one out.
Oh, was that our mission that we had to take him alive?
1 at least.
I thought we just had to kill the bitches.
No.
That's
Why
why
would we
you're
want
not
to allow
allowed
them
in the... That's why you're a level 1 Zentarum.
Yes.
Okay, it comes up here and tries to rust the great axe of Barabuk. Oh no, that's sorry. Antenna. Here we go. Okay, if worn or carried, a DC 11 dex save avoids it. So you can try and avoid it, Barabuk.
Okay. Let's see. Dex of.
Oh, advantage. Yes.
Manage dex save versus effect you see. Yeah, we'll count that. You saw the danger coming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, after that guy goes, Goblin 1's turn.
Did you say after that, rust this bitch?
Yeah.
He shoots at Barabuk with his short bow again. Misses this time though. Goblin 3's turn. He's fighting for his life against the halfling. Swings his scimitar at him. 16 to hit you, Aster, for 4 slashing. Then he uses a nimble escape to try and get out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That way. Rust 2 comes out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To there. That round's over. Ardal, your turn.
All right. Are these things mushrooms?
Yeah, those are mushrooms. They're only about 3 feet high, generally, so they don't really block your movement or anything.
All right, but I can get like some limited cover if I kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go for the far goblin in the northeast. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, that's short range for a longbow or a heavy crossbow.
No, this guy here.
Yeah. 15. That hit him for 12 and dropped him. After Ardal, Aster, your turn.
Okay, so we still have these 3 rust monsters here, right?
And 1 goblin too, just the west of
the
the southern,
goblin.
east of the southernmost rust monster. Yeah.
Well, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, and
I'll attack.
you can unarmed attack twice. You don't have to use your sword and then unarmed. You could do unarmed twice in a row.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
So up, unarmed attack twice.
Okay. And a 13 misses these guys. They got some chitness hide to them.
And I'll try again.
12
And I
missed.
missed
Okay.
twice.
Barabuk, your turn.
Let's see. I'm just going to try and punch one of those the northern rust monster.
Okay.
So it'd be an unarmed.
Mm-hmm. Just roll a strength check. Just hit your strength button.
Okay.
So you hit, and let's see, what's that do? 1 damage plus your strength mod,
Yeah.
which is plus a total of
Well,
4.
it'd be. It's 1d4, isn't it? Like a.
I
don't know.
No, it's just 1
Okay.
for a regular
Oh,
person.
okay. That's fine.
But you're
So,
plus 3, so it's 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus your
He's
raging.
raging also.
Plus your raging,
Yeah.
so 6.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. After Barabuk, Malakase, your turn.
All right, so looks like there's a rust monster right in my line of sight. I'll hex him and blast him. Oops, I don't mean to pick up my token as I do that.
18 is a hit. 2 plus 4, 6 damage. Okay, these rust monsters are going crazy. They're getting attacked on every side by everyone, except this one little happy guy. He's just trying to eat that great axe. So he will try and do an antenna on the great axe. DC 11 dex save again for Barabuk. Oh, made it.
Yeah.
He's done. And Nigio, your turn.
Go on the northernmost rust monster. Actually, Tom, we don't know what these do. Obviously, they're attacking metal. But
Yeah.
if we hit them with metal, do we know what they do?
You got a bad feeling about it.
Okay, so.
Crit.
Does he have a bad feeling about that?
Yeah, he does 14 damage.
Yeah.
He feels a little better that he's got 1 hit point left, but
Fucking cheater.
you need to watch
Knocked
these. You
him
need to watch
out.
these Twitch channels. You won't believe how many times you have 1 hit point
All right,
left.
I'm done.
Sildar, your turn.
Alrighty. I will
Move into the room so you don't give cover.
What? Give cover. What you talking about, son? Probably. I'll move in. Clear shot. The monster that Kirk is having such a hard time killing.
You're trying to knock him out, right?
No.
Kill that one.
I'm glad you said that.
You only need to save one, right?
Yeah, kill that one.
Can you post that again for us, Tom? The mission.
There you go.
Members of the Zentarum are asked
Oh.
to locate the rust monsters and capture them alive.
Oh. Don't kill him.
Yeah, you just report back that they only had one.
Just go up and punch him like your girlfriend.
Does she punch
'Cause
hard?
your mom does not like getting hit. I will target the goblin.
She loves you. She loves you.
In fact, I will hex the goblin and then target him with the Elder's Blast.
The goblin. Okay.
Sweet tits on a mouse.
Miss. After
Very
his
effective.
Rust Monster 3 attacking. Okay, so he's getting attacked by everyone. He just tries to bite at Barbuck. 13's a miss. Goblin 3. He's going to go ahead and use his Nimble Escape to use his bonus action to disengage. And then that means he has his regular action to dash and his move to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he runs for his life.
Isn't that double move on those stairs, Tom?
No, it's actually kind of a gentle slope up there.
Cheating asshole.
Yep. Rust Monster 2's turn. He is fighting back with Aster, biting the little guy. Missed. And then Ardal, your turn. That goblin couldn't have got far if you want to chase after him.
What did his movement speed look like?
Same as yours, 30.
Nah,
in
that's not good.
fact, that place is actually lit up. You guys can see him where he's at still. So
We can
just
still
show
see
you.
him.
Yeah, you can still see him. He's just that far is all I got.
Can I get into a line of sight?
Oh yeah, you're almost there already.
All right.
Just go north 6 squares. Actually, probably about 3 squares. Yeah, you can see him for sure.
All right.
And he's still short range for your heavy crossbow. Boom, down he
Boom.
goes.
Good job, Ardal.
As he goes down, I tell him to greet my grandfather when he sees him.
All right, and Aster, your turn. And I need to give out inspiration here sometime today, right? So Ardal, you can have inspiration.
Woo! Thank you.
You bet. So that little
Good
leaf
job,
icon is your
Ardal.
inspiration.
All right, so unarmed attack on the rust monster. Come on.
13 missed him. And 10 missed him. Barbuck, your turn.
I'm gonna punch the one that looks pretty hurt up
Okay.
there.
That's one he had advantage on.
Let's see, 11 plus 2 for proficiency is
Or-
12. So miss, 13 misses.
Okay.
Malachase, your turn.
All right, so the one I have hexed.
That's a hit. 9 and 4 is 13. And then Rust Monster 1 goes. He still trying to get that great axe. 11 dex save to avoid it.
Shoot.
Oh, great axe is now -1 damage.
Okay.
Rust Monster 1's done. And Nigio, your turn.
Okay. All right. Go to there. Kick the bitch in the face. Oh, I can't do a dex punch, can I?
No, it'd be a strength. And if you have a 8 strength, you do no damage.
Well, I'm just gonna rapier attack him
Okay.
and do it where I knock him unconscious.
Gotcha. Miss and hit. That knocks him unconscious, and
Since I did it with the flat of my blade, it doesn't hurt it, right?
no, you're -1 on damage rolls with that rapier.
Oh. Oh.
And then after Inigio, Zildar, your turn. And this one's out, so I'll take him over here.
And two-handing this stick that Elasan gave me, I will attack the rust monster non-lethally to the south of me.
Doesn't somebody have a quarterstaff or something?
That's what he just did.
Oh, okay.
And as a free action, I'll drop another quarterstaff on the floor right here.
Okay.
It's right here.
Right in the middle of the beast. Okay. The rust monsters. That guy's out from initiative. This guy is still around. Okay, so he's fighting back on the little monk that's attacking him. He's going to try and bite the monk. 22 to hit you, Aster, for 9 piercing.
Oh, down goes Aster.
Yep.
That's right. You're tough. You're tough.
That rust monster's done. Ardal, your turn.
All right, straight north. Oh, sorry, that's not me. That's Malakas. Straight southwest.
Do we want to do that non-lethally? You can't, can you, on a range
Cannot with
attack?
a crossbow.
Yeah, that's good.
That one's dead. So you only found you only saw 2 rust monsters is your story.
Yes. At this point, it's only going to be one way it's going down.
We had a third, but it rusted.
There you go. Ardal's done. Aster, your turn. Aster, death save, Aster. Roll. There's no macro for this one, so just click on the thing that looks like a D20 in the menu bar to the left. Now pull up some dice icons, and then roll a D20 die icon. And the nice thing is you can't roll a 1 very easily, but the bad thing is you rolled a failure. So you could theoretically 1 in 400 chance of dying next round if you guys don't heal him. Barabuck, your turn.
I'm going to pick up that staff.
Okay.
And slam it into this thing here.
Very good. Just roll a strength check.
Okay.
You will be proficient, so you'll get the proficiency bonus with it. So that's a 9 to hit. Oh, you have advantage? Still only 13. 13 still misses.
Okay.
Okay, after Barabuck, Malakas, your turn.
All right, let's move the hex and fire away.
Oops, that's wrong hex.
Wait, it'd be +5.
Yeah, for Barabuck. 3 of it's included in that 7. So I include your base strength bonus in the strength check.
Okay.
Yeah, so you rolled a 4 plus 3 plus 2.
Okay.
Well, if it's a +1 quarterstaff, that would be a 14, Tom.
Yep.
Okay.
So now you know something. Now you know something.
It was a regular quarterstaff.
I'm sorry, back to Malakas. Got a 13, that's a miss. After Malakas is Rust Monster 1, the last remaining Rust Monster, who's trying to eat up on that. Hasn't been hit yet, so he's still not too afraid of you guys. Tries to eat up more on that Great Axe. 11 dex save to not take more damage from the Great Axe.
Jeez.
So now it's -2 on damage.
That's good.
Inigio, your turn.
Longbow.
Longbow, 22 hit for 6. And then Zildar, your turn.
Alright, I will move my next to it and swing the staff again.
Yeah, we only saw one of these rust monsters, but we got him.
Zildar,
There's our
There's no chance
tenacity.
it's going down.
you missed.
Alright,
3 players went down, but we got him.
Ardal, your turn.
the imp is going to actually try to stabilize Aster.
Okay, see if he does. Wisdom check for the imp.
Boom!
He does. He wipes the blood off his chin and gives you the thumbs up.
Fun.
Ardal, your turn.
Rest monster.
11's a miss, and then Aster, you're stable, and then Barabuck, your turn.
I'm gonna club him again. Ah,
After Barabuck is Malachase, your turn.
All right, let's get up here. Blast away.
12's a miss,
Or
and then
not.
Rust Monster's going.
We are good at D&D.
He's getting hit, so now he's going to start fighting back with biting. 12's a miss on Barabuck, and then Indigo, your turn. 24 hit for 9. And then next is Zildar. Staff, 14 hit for 4.
I hit?
Yeah, and did damage on top of that.
Wow, the imp will give Barbuck advantage.
Ardal, your turn.
Again.
14. If you move to there, you'll have no cover.
Oh, okay.
14 is a hit for 11. Down he goes. There's one Rust monster there that you saw. The good news is, guys, you only had to save one of them. So
That
you
is good news.
you will get the you will get the extra renown.
I don't know, we tried so hard to get all of them.
Yeah. So you can tie that guy up, and secure
come
him
back
somewhere.
and get him later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll secure him in that
A
pin.
search for Rust Monster saddles.
Well, you get back into that.
I assume these two rooms connect.
You get back into that stable, and then the stable interior contains crude leather saddles and reins. Most of the saddles are useless, though, as they once contained reinforcing metal rivets that are missing.
I wonder where they
It's a
went.
good thing I have a leather saddle that's all leather. Let me check my inventory.
Okay, now what are you guys going to do for our Aster? He's at 0 hit points right now.
Should we take a short rest?
Unfortunately, it's 1d4 hours.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it?
Malachase and Zildar have potions. And maybe Barabuck.
Yeah, Barabuck's already down like 100 and some gold this this game. He's not gonna be forking that one over. So
All right, so this is the... Okay.
So is anyone going to bring him back?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is anyone going to bring back Aster?
Yeah, I'll throw a potion at him.
Okay. 2d4. There you go. So 7 hit points back, Aster. You might have time for a regular short rest if
Thank
you want to
you.
do one.
Who gave me the potion?
Malachase.
Thank you.
So let's have a vote here.
I don't
Yes.
want to rest.
Yes or no on the rests? Looks like no. Yes. No, yes.
Does a rest get the -1 damage on one of my rapiers?
Nope.
Okay.
Doesn't help. Your
Okay,
barbarian is
somebody's
at
tanking next turn.
your barbarian is at half hit points,
Yeah,
guys.
good
Voting
luck,
no.
guys. Have fun.
You don't want to re-vote?
You can just run in.
Yeah, let's take a short rest.
Okay.
We
Spin some hit dice.
we didn't come back with more potions.
No one else wanted to buy any.
Well, nobody had money. 3 of us are level 1. We didn't have the money. I think Malachase had one and bought one. Barabuck
I didn't
bought
buy one. I just had one.
Oh, okay. Barabuck bought one and Zildar bought one. Zildar's already spent one.
So you can take one of your 2 short rests right now. Spend hit dice. Both Aster and Barabuck could spend hit dice if they want. Although Aster's almost full hit points anyway, but still. Could
So we-
spend.
So
Should we-
I can roll 1d8, right?
Yep, that's right. Plus, plus 0 is all you are. That's right.
With 5 access points to this room, do we want to back it up a bit?
Yeah, you can back it
no.
up and find a safe spot. We say you do. Okay, and you
So,
get back
yeah.
3 for Aster.
Just as a note, given we've got 3 level 1 characters and we're playing 1 up,
You're not playing one up.
Running in.
We're not.
Yeah,
We're
no,
not.
I've been.
Saw we were a bunch of bitches and he backed it up.
I saw that we weren't going to have time, especially after that first. I'm sorry, I should have told you guys. You're playing normal for your level right now. You're not playing
So-
up at all.
Now we'll go into here after we short rest. The room with all the rooms.
Yeah. So we've got one more short rest. We've hardly got any heals. He's not going to let us long rest again. Like, we really need to play this intelligently.
Yeah, you
if
do.
we're going to finish it.
But we got
You need to avoid encounters you don't need to.
There's a point at which we're.
Yeah, you need to avoid encounters you don't need to fight. Basically, you should bypass rooms that don't attack you.
Isn't there some funky ranger trait that lets me identify friendly mushrooms?
Yeah, I think I remember someone saying something about bypassing the room.
Yeah,
We had to for our mission.
that is true. Okay, so the mushrooms are safe to eat, although very, very bad and foul smelling, and foul tasting and foul smelling.
Even to a barbarian?
Even to a barbarian, yeah.
Ooh, wow.
You should
Whoosh.
feed him to the
Ooh.
ghost monster.
I can always find food. It's part of my character thing.
I bet we'll find it in one of these rooms. We'll find some food. Let's check these rooms out.
You got a bunch of ways to go. Which way you want to go? Which way you want to go, Bearbuck?
Oh,
So, you want to go around the south or around the north?
let's go where that goblin was trying to run.
Okay, so the north passage, there is a cliff face, basically north of where he's running to. That is right here on the map. Oops.
Uh-huh.
See if this works. Right here on the map. There we go. So it's
Okay.
a steep wall ascending 30 feet to a wide opening. Knobs of rock and small outcroppings dot the cliff face. The lip of the opening has heaps of crudely mortared stones that resemble a crenellated battlement. A red glow as of banked coals illuminates the battlement above.
I say, guys, I think there's like bad people up there.
That's where we need to go.
Yeah, I say, I think they might like rain fire down on us from up there.
So you
Let's
want to
just go
retreat
around.
back and go around
We
the
found
south
the
way?
hallway that goes to the
Right.
south.
But isn't that
All
the
right.
elevated? Isn't that portion elevated?
It is.
Yeah.
It's
So
elevated
We'd
30
be
feet
raining
up.
down. Okay, so we're raining down on the enemy.
No,
they're raining
they're
down on
elevated
us.
above you.
Yeah,
Okay,
so we'll
they're
come in
elevated
down the southeast corner.
Yeah, you can go around the south and come out in the eastern edge of that goblin warren if you like.
Yeah, let's do that.
And looking at the goblin warren, you spot a couple of goblins hiding in the warren there, but it looks more like they're not waiting in ambush and more just hiding.
In
Anybody
goblin
speak
speak, I'll
goblin?
tell them to fucking hide, or we'll come out and kill them.
Okay.
Except I don't think I speak goblin. I act like I speak goblin.
None of them are coming out. They're hiding.
Bearbuck speaks goblin.
Okay.
And tries to see if they're. Tell them we don't have to fight if you don't want to, but tell us why you're hiding.
We can't leave a bunch of goblins behind us as we move forward. Not if they know we're here.
I agree. One of them might be my bounty.
The goblin says, you can sense he's kind of thinking it over in his head, and he's about to tell you a really big whopper. He says, there's an angel in the center building, and you look and you see the center building of the place actually has a metal rod propped in up in front of it, holding the doors shut. We're afraid of
Alright.
the angel.
Okay, so I'm gonna lift the bar.
No, don't do
and
that
say,
because
"Leroy."
don't do that. Hey, don't do that, Kirk.
Okay.
The building is constructed of sturdy sheets of lumber nailed together. The double doors are barred from the outside with a long metal beam. Angry grunts and snorts issue from within the building. So when I said there's things that you might avoid fighting, this might be one of those things. But you can if you want.
Let's just go north.
So you guys don't want to Leroy Jenkins this one?
No.
If you want to live and finish this adventure, you don't.
Okay.
I guess there's not a clear-cut way to imprison the goblins in a similar manner to whatever's in there is imprisoned.
No,
without a
you don't
fight.
see one. You see all sorts of small little hovels that they're must be the goblin dwellings here, and they're hiding behind those. You can see a couple close ones here. Got a guy here. Oops. Guy there you can see. You can hear more around the corner.
What does the angel look like?
He's got great big wings.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave him be. There's a reason you guys locked him in there.
I
So
mean,
we'll let you deal with him.
So
I'm not
there's
thrilled with the idea of leaving goblins behind us when they know we're there.
Yeah, I'm gonna dry my panty shield and go up to here.
Kurt.
What's up through there?
Hold up. What do you guys want to do as a party?
Well,
I mean,
we're
we can-
avoiding the doors.
I think there's more goblins there than we see. And one of them might open up that door and let that thing out, whatever it is.
What if we did something like this? What if we asked the imp to go invisible? We moved on just a little bit, but enough that they think we're on our way, and the imp can tell us if they start mobilizing to ambush us or not.
That's reasonable.
Just leave the imp there. Or
Like the imp spies on their behavior as we walk away. I mean, if we can avoid fighting them, I think that would be the wisest course of action. But leaving a bunch of goblins behind us to ambush us later is. And if the goblins don't mobilize, then the imp can catch up.
Yep.
Why would these goblins not raise the alarm?
Well, they're freaked out by something, and that might be us. It might be whatever's inside that building. They're clearly
not
not very
attacking
good
us.
actors.
That all
Yeah.
goblins are together.
They're not
That's
attacking us.
I thought they were freaked out by the angel.
All right. My suggestion is that we try and bribe them, intimidate them, persuade them to follow us a little bit farther north so we take them out. Because I don't see that there's any way that they're not going to raise the alarm at some point. So, can
I
we
said
try
we
and
just
put the
have the
assumption that
imp
they're
go
working
to the
together.
northeast and check the 2 passages out, and we'll keep an eye on the goblins.
Well, I'm afraid of fighting them here because they'll make a lot of noise. But my suggestion is to try and engage with them, parley, have them discuss with us a little bit farther north, and then have our Zentarim brothers take care of them.
Why don't we just lock them?
Shane, if you're saying anything about what the imp's doing, you're muted.
Hello? Okay, you
Hey,
guys can't
yeah.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Now I can.
Sorry. I was
What's your imp
silent
wanna do?
that whole time. Well, I think we should lock them in one of these buildings. I mean, basically explain to them the situation. Like, we don't want to fight you. We can't trust you. We need you to go hide in one of these buildings.
If they want to live, they go in this building here.
No. They got weapons. We're not moving. You leave us alone.
I'm losing my patience.
I mean, I'd like to go forward, and I mean, we can spy on what the goblins do. If they start raising the alarm, we can always backtrack and end them.
I suggest we stay here, keep an eye on the goblins, and send the imp to the northeast to scout the 3 passages.
Yeah, I mean, the imp can scout, sure.
Okay. Tell me where you want the imp to go.
Do that.
In there?
Far.
Okay, so this looks like a cistern of sorts. Let's see, I think it's 4. No, it's 5. There we go. Okay, the side caverns at a narrow fissure filled with water. This water seeps through the rock here. It smells terrible. You see a few small blind fish swim lazily in the water, and that the water is about 12 feet deep, and at the bottom of the pool lies the skeleton of a luckless goblin. 2 rusted steel flasks lie next to the goblin.
Oh,
Hey.
I run and dive in the pool.
Stay where you're at.
The steel
What's the imp
flask.
doing?
I don't tell anyone else that the
Right.
flats are there.
Right. Now what's the imp want to do?
Do we want to? Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, We can.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can try to get these. Let the party know that there's some flasks in there that we can try to retrieve.
Okay.
And Imp will come up here and see.
Okay. This way, you see a tunnel going to the east, and there looks to have been a cave in here. A wide tunnel once connected these caves to deeper Underdark, and a minor cave-in has collapsed part of the tunnel, rendering it now just barely wide enough for a goblin to squeeze through. It's clear that this passage does not see much use. And then the passage to the north...
And the Imp will fly as high as he can.
Okay.
Be right up. What is that?
And you can see kind of a reddish glow coming from the last cave. You see a... well, you recognize a demon, since you're an imp. A dretch standing in front of a curtain, a silk curtain that's blocking off a spur of one of these caves. Past that dretch that's standing by the silk curtain, you can see a cave with a bunch of metal bars in it. And it's a prison of sorts. The cavern is split in half by a natural rock wall. The northern half of the cave is filled with makeshift metal cages. They're inch-thick bars about a hand's width apart. Although most cages contain only bones, a few listless humanoids lie within some of the cages, staring vacantly. To the south, a silk curtain partially blocks your view of a room full of silk sheets, ample pillows, and a wide selection of intoxicants. Now where you want to go, Imp? And that does connect. There's a 30-foot high wall that rises up above the cavern. I'll fly up there and see what's up there. You might be muted.
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay.
My keybind started being weird for some reason.
Let's see here. Make a stealth check for me. Okay. You start slowly rising up to peek over the battlements, and something strange is coming towards you. Tentacles writhing as it's feeling the air out in front of it. Looks like, oops.
Run away.
Yeah, very good. Looks like this. This is what you saw for a brief second.
Oh.
What the fuck is that? Well, okay.
And it was
got this.
crawling
Okay.
along the floor 20 feet ahead. You saw a hellish glow up there. You saw, just briefly, a goblin standing in front of some double doors. The cavern continued beyond. Looks like this. You see a stable-like building in the back. You saw a cave mouth going further back. And you didn't see quite what was around the corner there. So that's what you see.
Okay, you said that this room that's got whatever this angel in it, that the bar on it, was that bar metal or wood?
Metal.
Oh, it's metal.
Yeah, metal.
Do I think I could use pittons above and below it to basically nail it into place?
Sure, you could secure it better. It's pretty well secured as it is.
Okay. Well, yeah, this way it just can't be lifted off by God. I mean, they'd have to like really work at it.
Sure, yeah, you can hammer or nail it down.
Alternatively, we could walk off and have a mage hand or imp open it and mess with the goblins as we move along.
That's good. That's good. But mage hand is what distance? 30?
30 feet. Be a pop and run sort of affair.
Can we go check the flask out? He told us about.
I like that idea. If we have some rust monster meat, we could give some pungent meat to the goblins as a gift, then back off, and then open the doors.
No. It's gonna attack us. Whatever's in there.
But
No
if
matter
we
how
back
you
off-
open the door.
I mean, the DM has straight up told us don't open
Yeah.
the damn door if we want to live. Like, I don't understand why opening the door is an
Yeah,
option.
somebody else tank. And I'm gonna stealth out of this whole fucking place and run back to town.
What?
All right, see you.
Because that's just stupid.
Oh,
Like, sorry, it is.
Well, I said check the flash out, but let's remember
no,
we
that's-
are heroes, guys. We are not normal
Yeah.
people.
So
These are
while
like
the
love
heroes
heroes.
while the heroes are mulling
right,
this out, can I take a listen at the door?
Who's listening at what door?
Can Arndal take a listen at the door? Do a perception.
Yeah, you hear the snorts and stuff like that.
Oh, snorts.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Snorts like my mother-in-law snort, or snort like a bee snort?
Like a beast. Angry grunts and
Little bit of
snorts
both.
issue from within the building.
Oh, guys, it's my mother-in-law. Get the fuck out.
That's awesome. Well, I'll send the imp down to grab the flask for Kurt.
Okay. You get the 2 flasks, and you look at them. Boom. Inside each flask is a red liquid that glimmers when agitated. Anyone want to take a sip?
No.
The guy with the least amount of hit points needs to take a sip. Oh, wait a minute. We're all full, but we're acting like we're at 1. Okay, so let's grab the flask.
Do you want to take a sip, or you want to talk about it?
No, we'll just grab them. We don't
You don't want to
take a
sip? Okay. So you don't know what they are.
I'll take a sip.
I'll take a
All
sip
right.
of each.
Both potions of healing. 2 of
All
them.
right, I will hand one to Kurt, and I will put the other in my pocket for now. Actually, the imp's pocket. That'd probably be the most handy. That'll probably be the most handy. In
So-
the imp's pocket.
You guys want to head north?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I think
Okay.
That's
So there's the dretch standing in front of the curtain. There's the prison cells in the cave beyond that. What would you like
if
to
you guys, if you guys will allow, I'd like to try to go negotiate with the Dretch.
They are a demon.
I speak primordial, and I'm familiar with them.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't think there's any shot, then but if it would be worth a shot, and you guys can all back me up, and we can all have actions ready, so there's no surprise. Yeah.
Sounds good.
do? Okay. Yeah, no one's going to be surprised. So you
Okay.
know that if you get within 60 feet of a demon, you can usually talk telepathically with them.
Okay, I'll get right at the range of
Okay.
telepathy.
He looks down at you, and you hear some strange words in your head. Not primordial. Probably not any other language you speak. And then he cocks his
Okay.
head to the side, like he's waiting for an answer. What languages do you speak?
I speak
Elven, common,
Elvish,
primordial?
primordial.
Okay. Yeah, he spoke to you in a language in your head, but not one of those. Most
Okay.
demons, you know, can speak in any language in your head, but maybe some of the lowliest ones cannot.
Okay,
So
I
likely
will-
he's speaking Abyssal.
Oh, abyssal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was gonna say I could have the the imp try to talk to it in infernal. But...
Yeah, the imp's infernal, isn't he?
I know what language they speak.
So he's just standing there, looking at you.
All right. So in common, I'll say, you seem like a very powerful ally. Would you care to join in the cause of my other allies in bringing chaos to this world?
A man pushes the curtain aside, steps forward. He's got
Mother-
big wings behind him, a devilish tail coming out behind him, horns on his head, and he says, "Hello. Who are you?"
Greetings, friend. I am Sildar Mordasama, and I am here to wreak chaos on these goblins.
I am Mardavek, Gentle Cut. You're here to kill goblins, you say, huh?
Yeah, wherever chaos takes us.
Hmm. Here for prisoners? Maybe interested in a trade?
Ooh. Trading with demons is one of my favorite things. What shall we do?
We should trade, my friend. You hear in your mind. Please
what are
come
you
in.
interested
Come
in?
in. We can discuss the terms.
I'll step up. Let's do it.
Noisome, get out of my way. And
Whoa, whoa.
Noisome backs away.
Zildar.
He throws the curtain aside.
He's a demon.
And you can see his room there with silk pillows and silk sheets on the bed, bottles of wine, all sorts of drugs laid out on the table, white powder, various smoke bongs and stuff. And he says, "Please come in, bring your friends. We can all discuss this."
I'm not going to discuss it.
They are not good with
Bearbuck
words, and
welds
would
on
prefer
some
wait
leather
outside.
underwear or metal underwear.
Is that like depends for adventurers?
Yep.
You seem hesitant.
Yes,
What's wrong?
Is he still invisible and all? I'll step in.
All right.
I'll step in and
What can I fix for you? So he goes over
show
the
me
table
your
to
lair.
fix some stuff. You
I
see
do
the
have some
see the room.
interesting trinkets if they would interest you. Like these this gnarled wood that's been covered in human skin,
That
just
is
waiting for the proper enchantment.
fascinating. Boy, I could probably trade one prisoner for that. Normally, I'm looking for about 1,000 gold a prisoner. But you got anything else like these skin-covered knots of wood? What kind of demonic being did you take these from?
Oh, it's, I've encountered many interesting creatures.
Asmodeus.
From a hag in the woods, I was gifted these ritual candles, and I pull out the fat black candles.
Make a deception check for me.
Deception check.
Only him.
Yeah, only him. He's the one telling the lie about the hag in the wood.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, very
You wouldn't,
deceptive.
Zildar. You would not lie to me, would you? A hag in the woods seems so made up, so trite.
Yeah, but all right. It was some filthy halflings that were dabbling in magics they didn't understand.
Well, I'll give you one prisoner for that. Here, come. I'll show you the prisoners. Excuse me. What's your name? Anigio?
Inigio Montoya.
Noisome,
You
take one
killed
of them
my
out.
father.
So Noisome goes up to one of the cages there and opens it up and drags a prisoner out by her hair. She's crying and screaming. The demon man is laughing a little bit. You can have this
more
one.
Prisoners?
I'm done with her anyway. Yeah, there are a total of 8 prisoners currently languishing in the cages. 2 look like they've been there for quite some time and they're completely broken. The other 6 look to be recently brought in, probably farmers and or ranch hands from the looks of them, and maybe some family members from the Arquus family. You can have this one. He tells you, I'm done with her, and he chuckles.
So I'll reach into my pocket and pull out the expertly crafted signet ring for a non-existent duke, and tell him that the ring comes from a powerful duke who wore it for many years and invested much of himself into it, and it was given to show as a mark for a favor that's worth at least his life, if not more. And I will trade that for the rest of the prisoners.
He shakes his head. No. 1,000 gold pieces for the next one.
Yeah, I've got a better idea. Tell me when you're ready for my better ideas, Idol.
Well, shit. I guess I'm all out of candles. Anyone else have candles? Inigio, check your bags.
Yeah, all I've got is a case of whip ass.
Inigio, we don't need to fight each other. We don't need to kill each other here.
What'll he give us for an imp?
Let the prisoners go,
we don't have
and
1,000
we will
gold.
let you live.
Listen.
And I persuade him.
You don't need to make threats, Inigio. No one wants to come to blows or anything like that. Anytime anyone wants to actually make an attack, just let me know. We don't need to come to blows. Why don't you guys all just be on your way? No one needs to die today. You want to make an attack, you said?
Yes.
Okay, roll initiative.
Zildar, you had your chance.
I thought it was going really well. Why'd you interrupt?
There were 12 prisoners we couldn't get.
Yeah.
We could just ask for the rich ones.
Yep.
I could only pick up so much junk on the mission, guys.
Zildar, your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
I tell him that I deeply, deeply regret this. And
I will hex him and blast him. What great allies we could have been.
13 misses. Enigio, your turn.
The imp will give him advantage on his firstie.
Okay.
I will go up to him and tell him I deeply regret not killing him faster. A 19.
19 hit.
For 10.
10 piercing. Does 5 to him.
Second attack of 15. That only does 8 because it's got a -1 from the rest monster.
Ah, yeah. Okay, that does 4.
He's about dead, guys. Get him fast.
Aster, your turn.
Why did everybody back away like a mule from a new bridge?
Okay.
Now you know how I feel.
All right, so 5, 10, 15.
And those little steps there are shallow enough they don't hurt your movement at all.
Oh, perfect.
20, 25, and I'll throw my dart from here.
Okay. Okay, 19 is a hit, and that does 2 damage to him. And then Ardal, your turn.
All right, say to Enigio, I'm no bard, but I'll at least hum a tune to your greatness at some point.
17 hit. Did 5 to him because of his resistance. Malachase, your turn.
It'll be a Hex and Blast.
12 missed. He turns
Surrenders.
and looks at Enigio, hurt beyond belief. Enigio, make a saving throw. Wisdom save, DC 15.
Oh, damn, he's gonna fuck you in the butt.
Ardal, are you sure you don't want to give me your inspiration?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, so you got inspiration, and you made it. So take that leaf guy off your guy, Ardal, and one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and take an attack opportunity, Enigio. Hit him again for 3 more. And he's done. Barbook, your turn. And he says, stop him, Noisome.
All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to shoot a short bow at the little deal thing there.
Okay.
Little dretch.
Fire away. Missed. The Dretch closes up on Enigio. Does a multi-attack. Oh, wait. Let's see it here. Whisper
He's
Day,
scared.
Strong Wind Disperse. Okay, actually, what he does is let out a fetid cloud.
That's normal.
10-foot radius. 10 feet. And it'll be this bluish color. There we go. So a horrible stink rises up out of that dretch. You have a bad feeling about being in that at the start of your turn or entering it. And that's it for the dretch. That rounds over. Zildar, your turn. I'm going to have a hard time washing that off. Yep.
Let's see. I will attempt to. That's not causing any obscurement, right? That's just.
No. No.
I will
Let's
attempt to
see.
hit the,
Oh, it does cause light obscurement, but you can see through light obscurement.
Okay.
14 to hit the dretch. That is
no,
a
no,
hit.
The guy above him.
Oh, the guy above. Okay. 14 to hit the guy above. That is a miss.
Sure you didn't mean the Dretch?
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't.
And Nigio, your turn. Okay, you're starting in the area, so you got to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Boom.
No problem. You hold your breath, and what do you want to do?
Attack that dret.
Fire away. 10 is a miss. 18 is a hit for 6, right?
Yep.
-6. Dredge. And Aster, your turn.
I'm going to
Can I
go out of his
Okay.
deal, and then so I guess he gets an AO.
Okay. He tries to. Let me see. These both don't count. I'm just seeing which one does more damage. He'll do a claws on you. 3 misses. Your turn, Aster.
So I can see through this sort of fog?
Yes, you definitely can.
One, two, three. I'm going to move 3 closer, so 15 feet closer, and throw another dart.
.14 hit him, did 4 piercing to him, and does full damage to him. Ardal, your turn.
Right. Move out. Get a line of sight. Bury a coral in him.
11, believe it or not, hits him.
Ooh.
You're attacking the dredge, right?
Correct.
13 piercing, the dredge goes down.
Yay!
You can keep moving the rest of your movement, and Malachase, your turn.
Well done, man. Well done.
So this guy's retreating into another cave, and you can hear the sound of hammers striking anvils in that cave, like there's some smiths at work in there.
Is this cloud gone?
Yeah, the fetid cloud is gone.
Alright, I'll step forward and fire my blast.
Oh, crit for 3. That's nice.
And 8 more, so 11.
That was a double crit. Don't mess around.
Let's see, and that does all, yeah, full damage, -11. Okay. After Malachase, the incubus goes again. All right, he will charm Malachase. DC 15 wisdom save, Malachase. So you are charmed for 1 day. You obey his verbal, telepathic commands. If you suffer any harm or suicide commands, or repeat save. If save effect ends, immune for 24 hours. Okay. He tells you to stop them. Use your spells on them.
Happily.
Protect me. I'll use the Eldritch Blast on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Tom, is that concentration?
You don't know. He's done. Barabuck, your turn.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So now,
Oh, there's
let me
more
give you
stuff up there.
yeah, let me give you a better description of what you see up there.
Okay.
That is a smithy. The chamber is unpleasantly warm and contains a few low walls around a crude forge. Piles of metal items are stacked near the forge up north of them. Goblin-sized mannequins stand nearby dressed in armor hung with battered plates of salvaged metal. One of the mannequins wears a complete and nearly pristine suit of actual plate armor, sized for a small dwarf or a large halfling.
Okay.
Or a small human.
I'm going to stay right where I'm at and ready an attack action if he comes within short bow range and visibility.
Zildar, your turn.
And I'm gonna have to move up some. And is that providing these goblins cover?
The low wall? Yes, it is.
Whatever the
Yeah, that's a little low wall. About
total
3.
cover? Or...
It's about 2 feet high, so they just have half cover.
Gotta do what you can do. I will try to EB one, the south one.
Okay. 15 is a miss. After Zildar, Anigio, your turn.
Smack Malachase around. Try and get him out of the charm.
Okay, right there I can see the incubus, correct?
Now,
Correct.
did Enigia pass through my threatened reach?
And I miss him.
Yeah.
I'm going to Warcaster attack Enigio.
Okay.
Do
So when you left this square there, he hit you for 4 force damage. Malachase did.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
I'm
serious.
charmed.
He's charmed.
Yeah, I'm gonna charm you.
Guys, smack him around. Try and get him out of it.
Are you done, Inigio?
No, I went to there.
Okay. And then you second
Missed.
wind and missed. Okay. After Inigio, Aster.
I guess I need to get closer because I can't do anything from here.
Absolutely.
I can't get close enough to do anything.
You can smack Malachase around.
You think I should smack him?
Yes, if we will both smack him around and try to get him out of the charm.
And how do I smack him?
Do an unarmed attack on him.
Really?
Yeah, he's got to actually suffer damage.
Yep.
That's a hit for 4 on Malachase. You can either save
is that a
Malachase.
hit?
Oh, yeah, that's a miss. Sorry. Malachase is heavily armored. I forgot to tell you that.
Oh shit.
He's wearing like plate mail armor.
Oh Christ.
Wow.
Almost.
You picked a
Not
good
not quite that good. Okay, after Aster, you can do another armed attack with your second attack, if you want. Okay, Ardal, your turn.
Sorry.
So the only thing that's going to hit him is my +5 crossbow. So this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you.
I don't have a reaction, so
20 to hit. So 8 damage to
yeah.
Malachase.
The question is, as a charmed creature, would I shield that?
Yeah, you try and defend yourself, but you don't have a reaction, so you can't, right?
You're right. I don't have a reaction.
Okay, so you take 8 damage. You get to make a DC 15 Wisdom save. See if you get uncharmed.
Do it.
No,
Do
still
it.
charmed. Got to make a DC 10 Constitution save to see if you maintain your concentration on your hex. You do. Okay. And don't you took your damage already? I see. Ardal, you're done. Malachase, Eldritch Blast, one of those guys.
All right. I'll attack Inigio or excuse me, who's in melee range with me?
Aster and Ardal.
All right. Aster with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So it's missed him. Incubus's turn. Is that imp invisible?
I'm sorry, say again? Yes,
There's
Is the-
the eye on it.
The imp is invisible? Okay.
yes, yes.
Dun, 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 dun. By the way, the guys forging now have taken notice and they'll be in the combat next round since you started shooting that way. And plus the guy was up there, so they probably saw him and wonder what the hell he was doing coming in the room. 2. Okay, you see him go almost like into the wall, Inigio.
That's normal. Does he have to be able to see Malachase to keep his concentration up on his
No,
charm?
he doesn't.
That's good. That's good.
So he's disappeared into the wall. But Ardal, you happen to notice him. Wait, I don't think you actually can see him. He's ethereal, so he's can't affect or be affected. Okay, so you see an ethereal ghost-like presence of him there, flying basically between one wall and the other wall through the cages. You don't think you can affect him since he's ghost-like, though. Okay, he's done. Barabak, your turn.
I probably don't know that any of that's going on.
Ardal will yell at you. Hey, there's an invisible ghost or a ghost coming by. I think it's him. So yeah, you
Okay.
know.
But if he's ghosty and I can't hit him. Wonder if I should. Those goblins look fun. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Don't
Up
you
to
think we need
there.
You don't think we need to get Malachase out of it?
Hey, there's like 3 people standing around him. I wouldn't be able to hit him.
My wisdom saves aren't so hot.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So double move right to there.
Okay, that round ends, and then we roll
And,
initiative for these goblins. And the goblins yell out, and you see the suits of armor come alive.
Do they get to do that before their turn?
Yeah,
Okay, good. Just checking.
they don't really. No, armor comes alive no matter what. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all the armor. Descending.
Tom, you do remember we're a bad party, right?
The boss 2 goes. That's the southern one. He attacks Barrabuck with his multi-attacking scimitar first. 18 for 6 slashing and 14 for 7 slashing.
Okay.
Then he moves to there. He's done. Zildar, your turn.
And can I see the ethereal cat?
Yeah, you can.
If he's on a different plane, can you even hit him?
You don't think you can.
Force damage affects ethereal creatures, if that's what he is.
Well, I don't know if I'm looking at a spell that I just have to see that person. Like something like Tosh's. I'm just gonna click it to read it.
You have high enough Arcana to know that if he is ethereal, you won't be able to affect him with anything. And he looks ethereal.
Good.
He can't hurt
Okay.
you either, though. That's the good news.
Does that include Eldritch Blasts?
Well, you think it does. Can't be for certain, but you think nothing will hurt him. You can try, though, and see if it does.
I'm gonna save that spell slot, so I'm not gonna try that. Hell, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna
I would-
to throw.
Do some light damage to Malakase.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
gonna
look-
throw a dagger at Malakase.
Okay, go for it.
Is it possible for you to hit me outside of a crit?
Yep, looks like it barely is, but he didn't have advantage, so 7 misses, right?
Okay.
After Zildar, Anigio, your turn.
Go to there, longbow.
'21's hit. Which one were you shooting?
That guy.
That guy right there? Okay. He's going to use his redirect attack.
Of course.
Creature you see targets you with attack. Choose other goblin in 5 feet. Swap places. It becomes a target. So he makes his friend become the target. He doesn't like him very much.
That's awesome.
And he takes 10
I need
damage.
this ability.
And a
What
goblin.
does my
You
wizard
take
do,
it.
dude?
Anigio is done. Boss 1's turn. He is not so happy about that. But he's going to
And he
attack
attacks his
Barrabuck.
goblin buddy.
Scimitar 23 Barrabuck for 8 slashing.
Uh-huh.
And then 14 for 5 slashing.
Okay.
Then Aster, your turn.
Okay. Is Malakase still?
Yeah, still charmed. Still attacking you guys.
I hate to keep wasting my shots on him, but I guess I'll go with that again. So I'll go unarmed attack on Malakase. And try again.
Both missed. After that, armor 4 goes. That is the southernmost armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Comes here and attacks Anigio. Multi-attack with a slam. 9's a miss. 9's a miss. Then Ardal, your turn.
All right, dagger on Malakase.
'19's a miss.
Oh, Christ.
So he's
And-
got a plate mail and a shield.
He's
Holy
a
shit.
chainmail and shield and stuff like that.
Oh,
And defender fighting style.
Oh yeah, defender
Nice.
fighting style and shield spell. Malachase, knock one of them down with your Eldritch Blast.
All right, Aster. Get blasted.
Aster dodges it, I think.
Good.
13, yeah. After Malachase Armor 3 goes, that is the southern one. It comes to here, attacks Barabuk, slamming him. 19 to hit for 8 bludgeoning, 17 to hit for 8 more bludgeoning.
Okay, I'm down.
Barabuk's down.
That's good.
Boom, boom, boom. Prone. Okay, that armor's done. Incubus 1 completes his flight to here. And then steps out from the curtain and says, "Throw down your arms and maybe I will let you live." He's now, you think, on the material plane. Armor 2 goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attacking Nigio, slam. 18 to hit for 7, and 21 to hit for 8.
I'm down. So we're going to
And
die, and this can eventually
Barabuk's
be over.
death save, Barabuk.
Okay, let's see. That's just a D20.
It's probably easier to hit the incubus than it is to hit me.
That's a success. And so 1 green for you. Armor 1's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then that round's over. Boss 2's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He double moves to there. Sildar, your turn.
You might be muted, Shane. Oh, never mind.
No.
He's just vomiting.
I will Eldritch the Incubus.
Okay, fire away.
Come on.
11's a miss.
All right. The imp will give me advantage on
Okay.
the Incubus.
Inigio, your turn. Death save. 10 is a success. There's 1 success for you. After you, boss 1 goes. That's this guy over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double moves to there. Aster, your turn.
Wow. I'm wasting my time trying to snap Malachase out of it. So I guess I can attack this armor here.
Yeah, you can without provoking from Malachase.
Don't you want to go for the incubus?
No, we wouldn't want to do that.
You absolutely want to go for the Incubus if you can. He's what's
Okay.
got, yeah, he's got Malachase charmed.
All right. So can I get? I don't know if I can get to him.
Yes,
Oh, you will provoke if you leave Malachase's area, so that would be dangerous. You could throw a dart at him with disadvantage.
My blast would be at disadvantage if I was opportunity attacking you. It's already at disadvantage because you're in melee range.
Yep.
Okay. So if I go, if I leave that area, I provoke a disengage, right?
If you leave and go to there, Malachase would get an attack on you with his blast at disadvantage, and you would get your full complement of attacks on the demon.
All right.
That's
I'll do
one
that.
option. You want to do that? Okay, Malachase,
Yeah.
go ahead. 17 hit you.
Yes.
10 force drops you.
So it's going good.
That's going well. All right, after Aster, Armor 4's turn. It's
I think
there.
one way or the other, I'm going to be on the winning team, guys.
Yeah, you are. Armor 4 comes to there, and Goblins command it to ready. Ardal, your turn.
And see, now I have no reaction. This is great.
So Ardal, you can shoot your bow at the Camion if you want,
Yeah,
or you can move away from Malachase.
and you can move away
He's
from Malachase too.
I mean, it's not magical, so the incubus. I'm like, It's not magical, my bow, so he's going to resist. So it's time to run away. You can take your opportunity.
Yeah, he doesn't get an opportunity. Take your attack. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just die peacefully. Fuck.
Are you gonna shoot?
Yeah.
Fire away.
Who's your target?
5, 10. Can I actually? Can I throw it at Malachase, or am I at a disadvantage?
I mean, the demon did
Who?
say if we laid down our weapons.
Yeah, but he'll meet it next round too.
Ardo,
Alright,
you shooting demon or
throw-
Malachase?
I'll throw it my dagger at Malachase.
That's awesome.
See, I was hoping to shield.
The
and then
demon's a
wild
lot
magic
easier to
surge.
hit.
By a mile. Malachase, try and take Ardal down.
Oh, you got it. So I'm gonna chase him a little bit,
Yeah, there you go.
and right before I'm in range, I'll fire my blast and then get into melee range.
Oh, you dick.
Missed them. The armors are all just guarding up there. They're where are they at? Where's armor 3? Ah, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's readied. Boom. And then Incubus. The Incubus is raging mad. Zildar, I thought we had an agreement. 1, 2, 3,
It's
4,
all right, boss. We've got him.
6.
Yeah, this is great.
He comes to there. He says, "Come here." Oh, he's going to double move. He has to double move right up to you, Zildar.
Nice.
And he's done. Armor 2's readied.
Zildar, fuck him up as we die.
Boom. And then Barabak. Death save, Barabak.
Ooh.
Ooh, no. That is 1 fail. And then Armor 1's turn. He will ready. Form a wall in front of the goblins. And then that round's over. Boss 2's done. Zildar, your turn. You might be muted, Shane.
I'm not muted. I mean, in some way,
Or speechless.
I guess I am. Basically, I don't know what. I mean, there's nothing to do. You know what? There might be something to do. I will. How fucking crazy. Maybe, just maybe. Oh God, but that's not gonna work. I would like to. Okay, I would like to. Ah, fuck. Do I think I could target the doors that are barred to the south of me? And,
Oh,
blow them
with-
up with an Eldritch
With whatever
Blast?
those things are in there. Really make it fun.
Well, I'm hoping that maybe whatever they have locked up might fight the demon.
Yeah, you can hit those doors with an Eldritch Blast. They're within 90 feet, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if it
120
attacks us,
feet
could it get
blast.
worse?
Probably not. You gonna hit him?
No, I'll take the OTA. I'll step away from the Incubus.
He
Oh
claws
no,
at
wait,
you.
I don't have to. Oh yeah, I
Okay.
should.
Okay, he claws at you. 18 to hit for
Hit me.
7 damage.
He hits me for 7,
That's good.
and now I have advantage on him with this Eldritch Blast because of the imp.
Ooh, nice hit.
Crit him for
14, 19, 21 damage. Nice hit.
Oof.
Does he have a con save?
No, it's not concentration for his charm.
That's awesome.
and then
I'm gonna make a death save.
Are you done there, Zildar?
I may Misty at the end of my movement. Let me just see.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Inigio.
but it won't affect.
That's my second success.
Yep. Yeah, you rolled a 10 on the die. Remember, it's just a regular d20 roll, not a con check.
Oh,
Boss 1's
good.
ready. Aster's death save, Aster. Straight d20 roll for that. 7, 1 fail for Aster.
Great.
Armor 4 is ready. Ardal, your turn.
All right. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Before you do that,
Yep.
if you leave Malachi's range, he can attack you.
If I leave his range, he can attack me.
Yep. And you saw what he did to that halfling that did that.
All right. I'm taking the subtle hint at putting another crossbow bolt into the incubus. Even though he's
Okay.
going to resist.
Fire away.
All right.
No, it will be a disadvantage if you stay. Next
It's
to
not.
the
He's a crossbow
Doesn't
expert.
Oh shit! Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, 6 damage to him. -6, nice hit.
Kill him,
Ardal's
kill him,
done.
kill him. Does that kill him?
Malachi, see if you can take Ardal down.
All right, I think I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast. No, actually, let's Dissonant Whispers, Ardal.
Okay. 9 psychic. Wisdom save for half. DC 13 save. Wisdom save, Ardal.
And then when
So
he
that's
runs
good.
away from me, I'll Eldritch
You are
Blast.
such a cold bastard, Malachis. Okay, so you took 9, Ardal, and then you're going to use your reaction to immediately move away from him. So then you provoke. And Malachis drops you. No, it's
Good job.
disadvantage, right?
It's disadvantage. See, I could
Yep,
have used
so-
Tides of Chaos, but I
Yeah.
chose not to.
Ah,
hold on.
nice.
Good job, Malachis.
When you force someone to move away from you, that doesn't cause an opportunity attack, right?
No, it's not
Dissonant
forced move.
Whispers is special because
Yeah.
it forces them to use their reaction.
It's not force moving you away, you're moving away.
Yeah.
And it
And-
would be his entire movement.
But he missed anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's it for
And then I'm gonna
Malachis.
chase him down.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Armor 3's ready. Incubus 1. Good job, Malachis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You gonna take that attack opportunity?
Say yeah.
Imp, you're on mute.
No, I. So how does that work, Tom? I'm not sure how that works because
I
if he
think
can
you can
only
take it.
attack if he uses my attack, like, yeah, I'll take
Oh.
the attack of opportunity. Sure.
I know rangers can always do that. So it's the same as a ranger.
Ooh.
5 piercing becomes unfortunately 2. And then
Wait, is his
poison,
stuff-
he's only resistant to poison, he's not immune to poison. So 12 poison, here's his con save. Made it, so he takes 3 poison. And then he
Oh,
claws
so
at Zildar.
close.
20 to hit you for 5 slashing, Zildar.
Good job, Zildar.
Incubus 1's
Yes, sir.
done, armor's done. Barbuk, death save.
All right.
11 success, 2 for him. And then armor 1, round 1, boss. Zildar, your turn.
Right, that's my hex. I will. Can't afford that to do that again. I'm gonna miss the
Hit
away
him.
from him. And I will Eldritch Blast with advantage from the imp. Please God, hit him.
13 missed. Inigo, death save.
Yeah,
6,
that's
1.
a failure.
1 fail for you.
Can I get 2 more instantly?
Boss. Aster, death save.
Oh, and he's not invisible.
11 success. And then armor. Ardal, your turn.
Put a coral into him if I can.
Don't fight him, dude.
7's a miss. Malachis. Attack on Ardal.
Yes, but I think I'm gonna get it out of range.
Ardal, go ahead and take attack opportunity on him. If you
He's
want.
carrying a crossbow, isn't he?
He is, but he could still bash you with it. It'd be an improvised weapon. Improvised weapon, so you'd have disadvantage, but 20 still hits, even with disadvantage.
All right, I will not shield that.
'Kay.
Oh, come on. That was.
What?
Double ones.
Wow,
Oh,
dude.
come
Are you kidding
on.
me? Oh, sweet Christ.
Okay,
All
and
right, Ardal, brace yourself.
Oh, you
It's
only took
one
one.
point.
you
It's
took
only
1.
point of damage.
That was lucky.
That's what that incubus is going to be saying to you later, man.
Is that imp
Brace
visible now?
And
Is
then I'll
that
get
imp
back into
visible in
melee
front of him?
range. I'm sorry, what?
That imp's visible in front of him, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He's killing that imp.
No, he's not. Damn. Yes. Oh wait, no. Oh, wait a minute. That imp should not. That imp should be alive. Hold on. I took the 5 last turn off the wrong
I think
guy.
I maintain my concentration on the hex.
Oh man. Armor's done. Barbook, death save.
There's 7. He's at 6.
He's got 2 successes. He could stabilize.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Hopefully.
Oh
Oof.
no. 2 and 2.
Make or break next round.
Armor, boss. Sildar, your turn.
All right, with advantage. Wait, okay, no. Clearly with advantage. I've got a fucking +5 with advantage. Should be better than having the imp attack with his.
Yeah, I would think so.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Your dad took baths with you. Do it.
Crit.
Oh,
Down he
Suck my
goes.
crits.
You can move now, Zildar. Inigo, death save.
So is Malachase free?
I hope.
Malachase is free. Oh, Inigo dies. Rolled a 1. Takes 2 death failures and is out.
Guys, what happened?
Aster, your turn. Death save.
Sorry. Having problems with it. Mute.
Oh,
Oh, man.
1 and 2. Armor 4. Ardol, your turn.
Any chance I can attempt to stealthily move up to Aster and help him out?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With a double move, you can get to square adjacent to Aster if you want. Is that what you want to do? It won't be very stealthy, obviously, because you'd have to dash to get there.
One more roll and he's dead.
Yep.
And in any case, I can't administer anything, can I? Right now, if I if I dash.
Correct.
Oh,
If you
hold on,
dash.
Hold on 1 second before you do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do anything.
Right. So it's not in anyone's interest for me to dash, like to move stealthily to here and hope
Right.
that he does one round, and then get to him the round after.
Okay.
Sounds
All
to me
right.
like the most prudent.
Malachase, your turn.
Those armors and stuff aren't pursuing us, right?
They're guarding their masters.
Where is Indigo?
He's dead, Jim.
Yeah, he's next to my fucking corpse.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I can do without pulling the whelps.
You can't do anything. Just kill him.
We can
mean,
get
yeah.
him. We can. I've got
move
him
up.
next turn. Just
Move
run
up
away.
there?
Just run
Okay,
the fuck
armor,
away.
armor,
That's
armor.
our
No,
zone.
no, I'm
Barbook,
dead,
death
dead.
save. See if Barbook
Oh,
dies
see.
too. Oh,
Oh.
Barbook's down. And then armor. Boss 2. Zildar, your turn.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40. Are you fucking kidding me? Can I do that differently? 5, 10,
Nope. You get
I
one
give him
square
a
away.
kick in the butt as he passes to move an extra 5.
35, 40. Shit. Because he's even got a fucking healing potion on him.
Nice.
Yeah,
One of
if I
those
still
is not
had a
well.
healing potion, I could have mage-handed it, but I used it.
Oh shit. Okay, wait. Then he will the imp will instead. Because who goes? Wait, Sildar, boss. Oh, Alter. He's got to go. He's got to make the fucking save again. Oh, well, I mean, the imp will get as close as he can. That's what he can do.
Okay, after Zildar, and you can move your tour guide too. Aster, death save.
Come on, man. Make this. Make this. Make
You're
this.
getting out of there.
Make this.
Miss it.
20! One hit point back.
He gets up
But
with
does
one
it-
hit point.
Yeah, that gets me up, right?
Yeah, you're back up.
All right.
That happens on the start of your turn too. So that means you can take all your actions. Standing up takes 10 feet of movement, so you have 15 feet of movement left.
Go find more enemies.
We're back in this.
So wait, I can
Run
run
back
away,
in.
right?
Yeah, you can get away.
You guys
Run away.
own this. Yeah, run away.
All right, so you guys can definitely pull out if you want. So vote if you want to pull out.
Oh, so I can. Well, I could throw a dart before I ran, right? Or
Sure, you can do whatever you want.
And then I
Regroup.
can run away.
Regroup and press on.
Do we go find
Right,
two
I'm
more
gonna
alternates?
Does this make us a very weak party now?
Yeah, so I'll throw a dart. I can't see the.
Piss them off.
The only thing I can see is the armors, right?
Yeah. You don't need to throw a dart if you guys are leaving. If you vote as a group to leave, we'll just say you left. And you can throw a dart, but it won't matter. You
Gotta
won't
save
kill
the
it.
rich people.
You won't kill an armor.
You could maybe sneak over there and save the rich people if
Yeah.
the armor's not advancing.
And just
We
throw
killed the
poor
incubus
people
and
to
we
the
could loot his
armors and-
place. Yeah, the imp is gonna go loot his place.
Yeah, definitely. The goblin boss is standing behind their armor and say, "You go now. You leave us alone."
We just take incubus as prisoners.
You can even ask
Okay.
for the bodies of Barabek and Indigo if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, they'll give you their bodies.
Or at
Get
least
out of
their
these
heads.
caves.
At least their
And
heads.
We're going
And
to
the
follow you
prisoners-
out.
we freed the prisoners too.
The imp,
Yeah, let's
great
go.
job.
All right.
the imp quietly loots the room as they go past because he's still invisible.
Okay.
He will sneak out later.
They make sure you get all the way out of these caves.
All right. Search the incubus body.
On my way, actually, I grabbed the rust monster,
Okay.
and because I'm way ahead of them,
Okay.
I grabbed the rust monster and get out of here.
Okay. And do you want your incubus to scout around any more before he leaves?
The imp.
The imp, I mean.
Do it.
I was-
Did he find anything good in there?
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there.
Search the incubus
Yeah,
body.
he'll loot that. Like, loot that place.
Okay. You
And
found in
then
there.
he'll go loot this forge.
So the prisoner's possessions are held in a sack. Inside is a gold necklace worth 120 gold, and a silver circlet worth 75 gold, and one of the caged skeletons wears a fine ring worth 55 gold. He finds a tarnished silver platter with 45 gold sitting amidst the scrap metal. Anything else he wants to do?
Okay, that was in the forge. Yeah, he's gonna very gingerly come over here and just see what he sees.
Okay. He sees basically the same thing. The carrion crawler is near the edge of the parapet, and the goblin's still sitting in front of his doors. And this goblin has a crown on his head, like he's their chieftain.
Oh, goody.
And then there's one more room to the north. Now where does he want to go?
I'm just thinking. Well, he'll pull out with that loot.
Okay.
Because that might be enough to actually help people get potions.
Okay.
So he'll pull out. And
You sure you don't want to go anymore? Because you guys won't be able to come back. That's just the end.
Find the magic item.
Oh,
There's no
okay.
coming
Well,
back.
then he'll keep going.
Okay.
Oh, you thought we were like regrouping residents.
You won't be able to.
I'll
Okay,
give you the
so
10
he
gold
will-
worth of charcoal if he dies.
And the time that you gotta get the two guys raised, it'll take you some time. Okay.
Alright,
That
he'll,
last.
stick his head around.
Okay. He's flying, so that's good news. He doesn't set off the trap that's there.
That is good news.
Yep.
Perfect.
Ooh.
That room. Bum, bum, bum. He finds the knight's barracks. There's a
Okay.
hand of Grizzet there. He also finds the chests in the room contain an elegant ivory drinking horn with 55 gold, 2 vials of alchemist fire, and a stout wooden stick capped with silver.
All right.
Now-
He'll take all that.
You can probably get into the stables, but that'd be pushing it. You want to try the stables?
What's the stable?
So the Lord's Chamber is the one to the south with the carrion crawler in it. The stables have a thoroughly chewed upon corpse by them. And then
Oh,
there's
that's
double
what's
doors
right
behind the
across from-
goblin. There's no way he'd get through those.
Yeah, that's what. But like, this is the. Yeah, he won't. I'll just leave. I'll take what
Okay.
I have and leave. There's no way
Okay.
I'm gonna get it. I mean, because there's no way I could open the door without him
No, they would see
knowing.
it.
So
Yeah. It'd be
No
on
peace.
at that point. Okay, so you get out. He gets out. The goblins retreat back, and you rush back to town. They do mount up a group of goblins to try and chase you down, but they never catch you with your ranger leading you out. All right.
Good job, guys.
Good job. Only 2 permanent deaths. So with 2 permanent deaths, you guys are still 1st through 4th level, so you can certainly use Charity of Friends if you like. Or you can pay for them, but I doubt you have enough gold for that amongst everyone. Because
No.
it's 2,500 gold pieces to raise them both.
Yeah, I got 4.
Yeah.
I'd rather take a shit on my corpse.
Well, Kirk had 0
So
XP,
there's no
so
way we can res them.
not very easily.
I mean, they can get res for free, but then that means
Yeah.
they don't get the experience and shit.
Right.
Yeah, God bless them.
But there's no way we're gonna get 1250. So yeah, that's a done deal.
No, you won't get 1250 gold. Okay, so you two that are dead can use Charity of your faction to come back. And let me add up the XPs for the rest of you.
How does a dead person use charity?
The faction
Basically, their
basically
faction
sells
pays to raise them.
Okay.
If the character is level 1 through 4 and a member of a faction, the dead character's body can be returned to civilization, and a patron from the faction ensures that he or she receives a raise dead spell. However, any character invoking this charity forfeits all XP and rewards from that session, even those earned prior to death during that session, and cannot replay that episode or adventure with that character again. That ends once you hit 5th level. You can't do that anymore at 5th level, though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking die. I'm gonna rot.
Since you're 1st level, it doesn't matter. With 0
Right.
XPs.
Yeah. Enigio Part 2, we'll try this again.
So they get no experience points for that?
That's true, yes.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's death.
Yeah, no, it was Valiant.
Here is the treasure you found. So you found this wand. Wand of the War Mage +1. So any of you with 0 magic items who think they would like a Wand of the War Mage +1 could take it. Anyone have 0 magic items and want it?
It's probably going to Shane.
Yeah, that doesn't really fit my character.
I sure hope you're the only one who wants it, Shane. I don't see anyone else rolling, though. You might get it.
I have a single magic item, so I think it goes to him.
Okay, do you have 0, Shane? Let's see here. Where you at?
I think he has
Here.
0.
Yep, 0 for Shane. You're muted, probably. So you get the wand. A dead guy can't get the wand since he's either dead and
Sorry, I
or
was
forfeiting
muted.
all rewards. There's 2 potions of healing. Oh. So everyone who would like a potion of healing, roll d20. Unless you guys have another way to split it that you all agree on. And 2 alchemist fires. So we'll just go in order from high roll to low roll between those 4 items, what you want. So Malachase, looks like you're first.
Because there's only 4 people now, right?
Right. Yep. Oh, Shane, looks like Shane's first.
Well, I'll just take a potion of healing to replace the one that I lost.
Malachase, you want
Yeah,
to push
and
in?
I'll replace my lost healing
Okay.
potion.
And then Joe and Ardell, you can both have alchemist fires.
What does that do?
I don't have it handy here, but it's in the player's handbook.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
So let's see. Potions to Malachase and Sildar. And alchemist fires to to Joe and Bartle. Bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah, Kirk, is Chris coming to Banner Fantasy or not?
I forced him. I told him I would send out the pictures of me butt fucking his sister, so he's coming.
The funny thing is he doesn't have a sister, so that must have been him.
And so
It was his mother or his sister. I
Yeah,
can't
right.
remember.
Okay, Scarecrows. You got 4 Scarecrows. That's worth 800 XPs. You got 1,
Divided by 0 is 0.
2, 3, 4, 5. 50. Then you got bosses, 200.
Do they get more XP since we died?
No.
oh, really? It's still divided by.
It's divided by whoever was in the fight.
Can we pretend I wasn't there?
No, you were there the whole time in the fights that.
It was just a ghost. It was an apparition.
So even though he rolled a d20 and came back, do I get XP for killing Esther?
Let's see here. Death Dogs. That's 400.
God, that was dirty too. Yeah, the Dissonant Whispers and then War Mage. That was dirty.
That was dirty
awesome.
pool there.
At least we played this normal.
200 plus.
I think any harder, I don't think we would have made it past the Scarecrows.
Yeah, we couldn't have made it past the first encounter.
Okay.
Dude, that group comp.
XPs is 900 XPs.
Good job, guys.
900.
What was max in there?
1200.
Oh, I was gonna say that place was kind of hard. That was a hard tier 1.
That was a really hard tier 1.
But
Let's
why
see
did we go running off up north?
I'm going to go ahead and beat my wife.
Because they were coming in next round, and they did 35 total points of damage to me that would have been done on you. That's
job.
why.
Yeah.
But as opposed to like focus.
I'm
fire
not
on
sure
the
they would have come
Incubus.
down had we not run in.
The Incubus at that point was ethereal, and there was nothing I could have done, and I could not have hit Malachi.
Yeah, I agree with Kyle, and I would have came on the armor's face.
I'm stopping.